Yeah, against this right back, Charlie. Definitely. Yeah, against this right back, Charlie. Definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man. Come on.
Very nice.
There's always just that active red line defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active red line defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active red line defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man. Come on.
And as usual, with an introduction from the big man, Ian Wright, what more can you say apart from people deluded? I'm back again. If you're on YouTube, please smash the like button. Early doors, can we get to 100 likes? Please smash the like button, comment any opinions, big up the Twitch gang as well, and appreciate all the support you lot give me. Appreciative of all of you lot joining me for Arsenal versus Bournemouth. It's watch-along settings. Hopefully, Arsenal can continue our somewhat turnaround after the Manchester City game. And long story short, claim 3 points. I can't lie, there's rumours that Eddie Nketiah is not in the squad and Reece Nelson is. I haven't seen the lineup, but if we know Mikel Arteta this season, not that he's been reluctant to change, and it's largely been a winning formula, I expect to see the same lineup. That being said, respectfully to Bournemouth, because there's no easy games in the Prem and all that jazz. If there was a chance to rotate a Tini, a Tomiyasu, a Fabio Vieira, this, that, the third, this is probably the best time, because you could do it in the Europa League. I'm not really on that. And at the same time, I'm not really on the rotation thing against Bournemouth. I think you have to continue momentum. I think if you move, I don't know, in Tierney's case, Zinchenko out. In Granit Xhaka's case, Fabio Vieira or Odegaard for Smith Rowe, for example, you literally make it harder we can still score, but you make it harder for our team to progress from back to front. Those three players in particular are key to how we play football, people. I'll get the lineup done for you lot in a sec. We need to cook Bournemouth today. Comment on the stream already. A shout out to yourself. You're a YouTube member and I see you doing your thing on Twitch. We need to cook them. We need 3 points. Ideally, bare goals like we did against same thing against Everton today, really and truly. We've done well away from home. We're going away from home after this. I believe we've got Fulham and obviously Sporting Lisbon. So we're going Portugal and we're still going to be in London, but we're going over them sides. Yeah, man, keep building on the good home form, clean sheet, bare goals, fun day out for the supporters that are there and for everyone around the world. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. Sending love to everybody today, man. I think we need to be in a loving mood. I think we need to be in a positive mood today, not just in relation to the game, people, but I don't really go through comments, but I get a lot of love, and our brains are focused on the negatives, people, in this life, but. Obviously, when big up Jamzor and that, yeah, them guys that for our streamers that clip us up and our reactions and things. I was going through it, and then you can click on the accounts, bro. There's one guy that just hates me, for 4 months he's been hating people. He's like, in the Leeds watch along, DG took his shit. This, that, I could do it, this, that. And if you can do it, go do it. But people need love, man. People need things going on in their life, man. I don't want to be disrespectful, but his display picture's got a ute in there. Ute's ugly, man. Like, I can't lie to you. I'm on a 50 cent ticket, it's petty. Vieira, have you seen the lineup? Nah, but let me see it, man. Let me see it in a sec, man, because I'm boying you lot. You lot, engagement makes the difference. Wenger ball in full effect in this game. by God's grace. City game is disgusting, like pinball football. Again, last time I checked, either Foden or Kevin De Bruyne or someone scored early on. Respectfully to Newcastle, City probably going to take care of business today. So I didn't expect anything less, if I'm completely honest with you, if that makes sense. Let me see the lineup, man. Let me actually go and look at this for myself. 53 minutes until kickoff. If we're watching this via stream, share them up, people. In fact, the lineups are out. Oh, Vieira. All right, rotation and that. Tomiyasu. All right, Super Mick Arteta. Okay. Xhaka's on the bench. Obviously, fatigue and that. Fabio, you know, Arteta said he's been banging on the door. He done well against Wolves. When did he come on or start? Admittedly, I can't remember. I think he came on. I think Xhaka got injured or Xhaka was ill or something to do with that. He did well. Obviously, when you think of Fabio Vieira, you could think of Aston Villa away. But for me, when I think of him, I think of the screamer against Brentford. Again, you know, there's not too many. There's places up for grabs. As Benjamin White keeps saying, anytime he has a press conference or post-match comments, if you're not doing your job, you might not play. And there's been, now we're getting into that period. Clearly, there's a need for rotation where you can, you know, take people off. Not everyone needs to play 90 minutes, etc. Obviously, you know, Jorginho's had some. Is Jorginho even on the bench? Jorginho's on the bench, so yeah, he might not be over his illness. Thomas Partey's come back in. Fabio Vieira's got an opportunity today. Tomiyasu, you know, been a rotation option today. Go and take advantage. You know, I don't know if Arteta's got one eye on Sporting Lisbon. Obviously, Granit Xhaka and Benjamin White have played near enough every minute of Premier League football this season. Fatigue catches up with everyone, so there's not too many opportunities. Keep hold of your shirt. Trossard, as I said in January, while I from a fan perspective, I think he's obviously a good player, experienced player, shrewd addition, gives our squad something, experience, Premier League proven, all of that jazz. But when we thought of it, we thought of Trossard as a complementary sort of guy for the team. Trossard at 28 years of age is not on that. Neither is Jorginho. They want to force their way into the team, and Trossard's done that, you know, getting little minutes here and there, you know, encouraging in the FA Cup against City. Can't even remember if he started the City in the league, but something tells me he did well off the bench there. Obviously, Man United, he done well, and he's done well of recent, really. And you want to see Trossard and Martinelli keep that great relationship building. Bukayo Saka speaks for himself. Looking at Bournemouth's lineup, it's another day of a 4-5-1, 5-4-1 better yet. They got 5 defenders, so it's another day we're going to have to break down low blocks, the Fabio Vieiras, the Odegaards, the handbrake of Thomas Partey. Zinchenko starts at left back, but as you know, he's a false left back. We're going to need all of that. Partey, if you feel like doing what you did against Spurs or Nottingham Forest, get it cracking, people. So yeah, actually, this could be a good day. Ramsdale's already there. Ben White, you're a permanent fixture where the team is, but Tomiyasu's calm. And obviously, Tomiyasu gives us a lot in the air as well. Again, if and when Bournemouth get set pieces, you know, again, put yourself in Bournemouth's shoes. That's the areas you're probably trying to exploit. Respectfully to them, their championship side coming out of the division. These are the things they're going to want to do. So yeah, you've got Zinchenko. Let me just get the lineup sorted, man. This is the boring part of the stream. I hate doing this. But I love providing you lot with the quality I can. And again, smash the like button. Twitch gang, keep your opinions going. If there's any mods out there on Twitch, please make sure you've got the betting going. Streamers, we're going to need you lot today. So unfortunately, another day, we're going to have to watch this on streams, man. But again, we're Sporting Lisbon, Fulham, Sporting again. We're back on TV where us in the United Kingdom are concerned. So you've got Partey, Fabio Vieira, Odegaard. Again, Fabio Vieira, Smith Rowe, Odegaard. I think you lot can play these little eight positions. I mean, I'd be inclined to believe it's a pivot of Partey and Fabio Vieira, but it could be kind of it didn't work, but what we saw last season at home to Brighton, where we lost, where you had Lokonga as the lone 6, again, I know, and Odegaard and Smith Rowe as rotating 8s. And to be honest, off the bench, where Fabio Vieira has been concerned, we have seen little bits and pieces. I always believe good players can play. Fabio Vieira has taken a bit long to get to grips with Arsenal. You have to give him a bit of a bias. His first season, obviously, he arrived here not fully fit. Unfortunately for him, unfortunately for us, the team's been doing what they're doing. So yeah, take your chances. Lay down the marker. Same way Jorginho played his way into the team and is now out. Trossard's played his way, and take your chances, man. Because I'm sure you want to play against Sporting Lisbon. You know, you're a Portuguese man, former Porto lad. I'm sure he wants to start in that game. There's an extra bit of oomph in it for him. So, yeah, I think that's actually the lineup, you know. That's Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Fabio Vieira, Odegaard, Bukayo, Trossard, and Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli. Oh, I'm sorry, people. Oh, my fantasy league team again. We got to get next year. I give up. I give up. Pedro Neto's in goal. There was rumors Edu wanted him instead of Ramsdale. Edu, that one there is a bit of a fugazi. Cool. Get onto him because he's wearing my favorite number. I can't lie. I hate the fact that goalies wear number 30. Number 30 is the best number you can get, man. Born on April the 13th birthday in just over a month. Make sure you get you get my birthday presents in, really and truly, people. Nothing much. Don't want nothing much. If you will donate £1, we can get a rollie, man. There's 53,000 of you now played. But yeah, you've got Neto, you got Smith. When I think of Smith, get onto him. He's an ex-Spurs lad. Onto him, make it difficult for him. Meppens in there. And again, obviously, Brighton are fighting for their lives. They're going to be onto us today. Again, they're fighting for their lives. They're respectfully to them. They're a team promoted from the Championship. So I get the vibe of experience, winning your first and second battles. No teams are the same, but loosely, I think it's a bit of a game like we're going to see that we had against Everton. There's no easy games in the Prem, and there's definitely no easy games coming. But one thing I've liked, we should be beating Aston Villa. We should be moving to Leicester. We should be beating Everton, getting revenge on them, rightly so. We've taken, and again, we've had some emotional games. You can't just look at that. But if we're trying to fight for certain things and keep our form, these are the teams you need to be picking 3 points up against and winning these sort of games. Don't let this be the game where they kind of turn their season around and say they're fighting to stay in the league. Bournemouth, I can't lie to you, lot. Forgive me, and Arsenal don't make me look stupid, but I think you lot are easily the worst team in the Premier League. You could put 2 middle fingers up at me today, but honestly, I think you lot are the worst team in the Premier League. I think we've had some great games away from home, but I think you lot are the worst team I've seen in this Premier League. That was the easiest away game I've seen Arsenal play this season. Saliba's banging it from outside the area. They had a target man trying to score goals. Speaking of target men, they've got their former Chelsea and Liverpool lad, Solanke. Get onto him. These meaty Cobham players, man, they're not good. Get onto these youths. Ain't that Semenyo? Ain't that the youth that was at Bristol? Onto him. I want to watch Match of the Day today. Largely, we've been watching Match of the Day this season. So yeah, that's your number 24. Beeling, I saw your mistake against City. We're one of the best pressing teams in the league. They will make mistakes. The home fans are doing what they need to do this season, making noise, make home and away better yet. The crowd is rocking. The Emirates is a lovely place. We're in form. This doesn't mean much, but let's capitalize on this. Some of these players must have been having nightmares going against Martinelli, Trossard, Saka, Odegaard, and probably the whole team. Make sure that's the case. Gabriel, you've been in great form, as have you, Saliba. I need my centre-backs on it today as well. I don't want an emotional game. I don't want it to be like how Aston Villa home and away was, how Fulham at home was, how West Ham to a degree was. Less of that. Easy performance. Come half-time, Three goals, whitewash settings. Not that you can disrespect Brighton. Man said Brighton, definitely not Brighton. Bournemouth, but let Arteta sit there and go, you know what, we got a game next Thursday. Partey could come off, this and that. You'd imagine Xhaka and Jorginho come on the pitch as well, really, because Arteta does have to be a bit cute and a bit clever now in terms of managing game time and all of that sort of jazz. You've got Beeling, Semenyo, Rothwell. Who are you? Rothwell, your name looks familiar, but who? To be fair, well, you're playing Premier League football, but who are you? Where did you come from? Joe Rothwell, onto him, man. 28. Bro, one's 95 like me. Laugh your shit, man. You're playing in the Premier League. But let's make sure he wishes he wasn't come the end of this, man. And again, Bournemouth are fighting for their lives. Realistically, look at their starting 11. How many players are going to be playing Premier League football next season if they go down? Not too many, is it? So, onto them. Get onto them. Because again, the beautiful thing about football, we can have all our points pre-game. Once 90 minutes happens, we don't know what could be the case in that game. But you've got Solanke, and then you've got Otto. What's going on? And to be honest with you, as much as I'm looking at Fabio Vieira in midfield, he's got a good relationship with what's his face, Martinelli. You see them all doing the celebrations and that. I want to see that today. In an ideal world, 3-4-0 to Arsenal. Saka scores. Trossard gets his goal because he's been a bit dirty, done a bit dirty. VAR shagged him. Obviously, was unlucky not to score that half volley. Martinelli said, I don't even care who scores in it. Just win the game in it. But I would like to see my front line still scoring goals, still bagging, still stat padding, just taking care of business, man. So let's call it that. Let's go to OBS. You should, in a couple of moments, people to the left and right of me see. Oh, no, you might not, because what the hell did I call? What did I always do this? I say I have to re-export it. I forgot what I actually named the file. People again, technical delay. Let's call it tech. Call it tech. Let's call it tech. Not that tech. Word the man's card. I don't know why I named that one that, but yeah. Back where the game's concerned, people. Again, just because it looks a bit more cute and a bit more sexier and things. Let's go on Arsenal's Twitter. There was rumours that Eddie Nketiah is not in the squad. I think they've rung true, people, because he's not in the squad. Again, still, you know, some of you saw towards the end of the game on Wednesday. Obviously, he picked up a knock, and that's another important point. Obviously, we played on Wednesday. People are gonna have knocks. If you haven't smashed the like button, you know exactly what you need to be doing. 25 likes on YouTube. Twitch can keep doing what you're doing. Ottawa is a techie player against Tomiyasu could cause problems. I mean, I expect if you're playing Premier League football, you should be techie. But we got Mr. John Wick Tomiyasu, the 1v1 demon, you know. Again, he sent out shockwaves in the Premier League. You know what he might have made a mistake against City, but you know what he did against what's my man's name? The second best Egyptian in the Premier League. What's that guy? I know Mohamed El Nene. It's Mohamed something. See, I think his team were like 10th and that. And now they're like fighting for top 6. What's his name? Oh yeah, Mohamed Salah. That's his name. You know what he did to him, innit? You lot will win 3-0. Tarn, shout yourself. I hope so. Bournemouth dub incoming. Malik, you've been scheming on us for time. Time for Vieira to prove a point. There you have it. Prove a point. Give the manager a headache. Make the manager look good, because if it goes left, people might say, oh, you know what? Xhaka, this, that, and the third. Make the manager, you know, look like he's got fantastic depth, technical masterclass. Play your way into the team, because now, well, I would describe Arsenal's season, among other things, as momentum. You know, we've carried on our momentum from August to the season. We've capitalized on collective good form, individual good form, momentum, and that's what we need to keep doing. If you know, especially where Trossard, for example, is concerned, just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's all we need to do, man. Just take care of business today. But time for him to prove a point. How excited are you for Champions League football next season? Well, in general, yeah, I'm excited for such. But you know, if you're talking in relation to Arsenal, I don't check the league table. Where Champions League, Europa League, Premier League titles are concerned, I don't know. If we just keep taking care of business and we get 3 points today and then move on to Fulham, we take it game by game. In May, everyone has to play 38 games. We'll review the table and see where we are then. But now is not really the time to speak about it. Of course, I'm excited to talk about Champions League football from a neutral point of view. It's the biggest club competition in the world, man. So why not, man? Tini's cutting. Bro, if he wants to cut, man. Would you take Sanchez back at Arsenal as backup? Nah, G. It's over, bro. It's over, man. Think his Salah might be wrong, though. Chelsea ain't on none these days, so I got to hope he looks downfall. Bro, you need to respect your own team and look at, you know, because I see Fabrizio Romano say, oh, what's it? Chelsea versus Leeds is a cup final. Is that what you lot on? All that money for whatever. You lot got zanged, but you lot are like them rappers that buy all the chains and that, and then the diamond testers are not working. You lot got zanged for it. What's that brother's name? Mudryk. You see how Mikel Arteta and Eddie pump faked at the new agenda. He was always going for Trossard. We did the Badulu, man. Have fun with them, man. There, man. Your best player, João Felix, he might cut. You know, London's nice and that, but Pedro Puro beat my girl, and now he's coming here. I might go back to sunny Spain, mate. Everyone's gonna be buying off Barca this summer. Somehow they're gonna get away with that, man. Somehow they're going to get away with that. Malik, pray for points instead. Trust, it's not easy. It's not easy, lad. Chelsea will hit back, but it's not today, lad. Vieira in the Xhaka role, the Nelly link-up going to be smoky. Yeah. On one hand, is he in the Xhaka role, or is it 2 rotating 8s? Is Odegaard less of a 10 today and more of a 8? Like, and you know what? Shameless tactics board out. Sky Sports setting. Let's get that one going. Sharing my screen with you lot, people. Again, we'll get back to the lineup. You can see it to the left and no, you can't. Yeah, you can. So why is it not? It's on the OBS. Is it there, people? But yeah, airing this for a sec, you know, focusing on the midfield. Is it a thing where you've got Odegaard there, Fabio here, and Partey here? You know, let's put some names on this. It makes it look a bit better. Fabio. And then obviously Partey. Is it a thing like that where he's actually just, and you'd imagine so, because when Tini comes on the pitch, it's not Zinchenko, but he tries to mimic how Zinchenko plays. Maybe that's Tini trying to adapt and things like that. Maybe Mikel has said, you know what, the traditional fullback here for now is dead, in it. But is it a thing where it's a 10 and an 8 and a 6, or is it a thing where, like you saw against Brighton, which I think was a good shout for Arteta, but the wrong timing? Where, if you remember, you had Lokonga was here. It was Lokonga then times. I know Arteta was moving mad. You had Smith Rowe and Odegaard. Is it a thing where you've got 2 rotating 8s? Where obviously, again, if we just say Brighton are in the black, which they probably will, and we put 5 defenders here quickly, people. Again, we need movement. So yeah, you got your 5 defenders there. You've obviously got your, not to scale, but you got your 4 in midfield. Just put it there. Looks a bit sexier like that. Not to scale. Is it a thing where you've got that, and then, you know, naturally our team would be further forward? We're probably going to have 11 men in their own half, 10 outfield players behind the ball. But is it a thing where, you know, Odegaard's going to do the right thing, where he's going to link up with Saka, and Tomiyasu will give us a bit more stability defensively? You know, he's going to have to get forward, but he's not going to do the Ben White thing and consistently be an outlet. So you've got the safety nets of Tomiyasu and Partey. Then obviously you've got Odegaard in the pockets linking up with Bukayo. We can't do Saka there. He put his name there. Do you have like Odegaard in the pockets? Do you have Vieira in the pockets? Obviously, you know, again, rotating and having freedom with Tomiyasu. Probably going to be a bit more narrow. Let's put Partey here. In fact, now let's slap Partey here. Slap our centre backs. Well, Tomiyasu would probably be about here. And again, this is very hard because the dimensions are not the same. And then obviously you've got Fabio in the pockets. You've got Partey as the safety net, still going to have to get forward. It goes without saying Zinchenko as well, as you saw expertly. And Brighton probably did their homework because Zinchenko was heavily involved in at least 3 of the 4 goals. Do you have Zinchenko running forward? Because they are going to sit back. Do you have him in the pockets? Do you have Vieira in the pockets? Do you have Odegaard in the pockets? The safety net of our 2 centre-backs, obviously Partey and the conservative Tomiyasu, to give us a bit more attacking freedom. Obviously, you've got Trossard. Again, movement. You know, in many ways, you can't hit a target that's forever moving, really and truly, really. And obviously, you've got Martinelli. You know, the consistent movement between them. Obviously, Xhaka doesn't really get credit for it. But one thing he does do when Zinchenko goes inside, for example, he pulls out wide. That's something I think if you look at, I want to say Eddie Nketiah's goal, it might have been where Trossard set up Martinelli, but Fabio Vieira held his position just to take someone with him. So that's something Fabio's going to have to do. So it should be an interesting lineup and a matchup and things. But movement goals is what we need. Again, we need to break down that low block. Again, it's not going to be the same. Share up the streams as well, people. Don't forget. But we are going to need to break down this low block, and that can only be done by movements with the Odegaards, the Trossards, the Martinellis, the Zinchenkos, Bukayo Saka. As you saw, you know, again, if we go back over the Everton game, Vieira pulled out all the way here. Benjamin White gave him back the ball. Odegaard was probably here. Saka came from the right-hand side, went over there. Martinelli played a 1-2, and Martinelli filled in Saka's place. And I'm pretty sure you've seen all the clips, people, and check out the tactical analysis. Every player was screaming for the ball. You know, Martinelli could have got it in behind and cut it back. Saka obviously got it. We killed them in 3 touches, really, innit? Like, well, 4. You know, Zinchenko passed in the ball. He took it in his stride, took a touch to set himself and smashed it in. So I'm keen to see what we're doing today. It should be an interesting one, really. Smash the like button. Trossard and Vieira can eat today. The creativity and ability to strike the ball. DG Xhaka's interview was interesting. Called Arteta the special one. I mean, he's always singing his praises. Do you play Football Manager, DG? Try your manager skills. Think you would do well? Of course I play Football Manager, Phil. I mean, some people always hear when we play. I get a lot of criticisms. They call me a lot of slurs, really and truly. But, you know, I've won the World Cup, the Euros, the Champions League, the Europa League, the Premier League ×4, the English Super Cup, Community Shield, the FA Cup. You know what I do, man. Random question. If Arsenal or Man United win the Europa League, does that mean the team that's 5th in the Premier League gets 5th spot? I swear it does. I don't know, though. Hopefully United are not 5th, though, so it don't really matter. Man needs to see Smith Rowe make a 30-minute cameo. Hopefully, he gets more minutes in the Europa League. Swap Odegaard and Vieira around, I would say. I hear that, but it's about relationships, though. To go back to this, Fabio Vieira is obviously on that hand side. He's going to link up with his homie Martinelli, innit? Really, they've got out of everyone, probably them two got the best relationships. Odegaard's thing is more to the right-hand side where you've got the Bukayo, Sakas and all these things. Trossard and Martinelli will rotate. And Zinchenko's a bit like the glue, really. And don't sleep on Partey's ball playing ability and actually the centre halves. I'd say Gabriel's a bit Saliba can play. I think Saliba's got a better passing range than Gabriel, but I think Gabriel's a bit more on trying to get involved and play them passes. So we're going to have to see our centre-backs play a lot today, just like against Everton. So it should be an interesting one still. Big up you lot. City 3 points. Our turn to respond to the pressure. Should be a game to get the goal difference up. Ryan has said Arsenal. Oh, sorry, will it be a Arsenal Europa final? I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but the banter if someone wins, I would say no, because hopefully Man United, no disrespect, Man United fans, it is what it is. The quicker English teams can go out of Europe, indirectly, the better for me. Some would say, more games, but I don't want a single English team to have anything close to glory. And, United fans, after ending their trophy drought in 6 years, won't shut up about the League Cup after slating Arsenal for winning the FA Cup. I don't want them to have another chance. Smith Rowe needs to make a 30-minute cameo off the bench. Next DG live stream is tomorrow as Liverpool takes on Man United, as you said. To be fair, I do like what you were saying, but I could see Tommy hanging on the halfway line while Partey may be going forward. But I can see what Arteta is doing. Definitely a good idea. I mean, Thomas Partey and Tomiyasu are probably going to have to be the least adventurous. Like you said, Partey will get involved. He can shoot, but that's probably, to give them even more of a license going forward with them, man. The bants will be rampant. Come on, man. It'd be amazing. Shout yourself, Frank. Big up DG in the nation. Hoping for a win today. Come on, you Gunners. Jack across for Eddie's header against United. Hear that? I hear that. Serious pump fake. Feel like United are just going to make it easy and do a quick 100 million for the young boy. That's up for United. First time a starting 11 doesn't have a single player that has made an appearance under Wenger since 1986. Boy, things are meant to change sooner rather than later, man. And boy, indirectly, I'm going to say that don't count, though, because, Saka's Hayland and that, Wenger did it all. That's a byproduct, innit? Shameless settings, absolute shameless settings. Again, if you look at it from a statistical point of view, people, allegedly, Arsenal have won all 6 of their home matches against Bournemouth in all competitions by an aggregate score of 17-2. Hopefully, that even looks even more like a cricket score. Only against Gainsborough Trinity, 8 out of 8, do the Gunners have a better 100% win record at home? Who? I don't know who that is, but big up them, innit? Bournemouth have never kept a Premier League clean sheet against Arsenal, winning just one of their 11 meetings with them in all comps. They've drawn 2 and lost 8. Make sure that's the case today. Since losing 2-0 to Brentford on the opening day last season, Arsenal have won their last 8 Premier League meetings with promoted sides. They last had a longer such winning run between January 2002 and February 2003, which was 9. Make sure that's the case today. Arsenal have lost just one of their last 32 home league games, kicking off at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. We've drawn 6 and 125, going down 2-1 against Brighton in April last season. Bournemouth have lost all 8 of their Premier League games against teams starting the day top of the table, conceding 27 goals in the process. Make sure that's the case. And for Bournemouth, if I'm Bournemouth, I'm sitting there and saying, boy, records are there to be broken. The wonderful thing about football, it's not Formula One. Any advantages you have are down to your physicality, your pace, or your skills. It's not Formula One where, I'm not a big Formula One fan, but it's largely, if you got a good car, you can finesse something. Bournemouth, if they want to stay in the division, have to do better. They're 19th. That, people are going to lose jobs, not just players. There's going to be cutbacks. I think they did better than the scoreline suggests against City, but ultimately they had opportunity where they could have done better. Ultimately, they lost 4-1 to City, innit? They lost 4-1. In fact, in their last 5 games prior to this, people, in fact, last 6, they lost 2-0 to Brentford away from home. They drew 1-1 with Nottingham Forest. They lost at Brighton away from home, 1-0. They drew with Newcastle, which is a good point. They beat Wolves a goal away from home, 1-0. And obviously, they just lost to Manchester City 4-1. So again, it's a bit of inconsistencies. They're not really the best of teams away from home or in the league full stop this season. Make sure you're following on Twitter, by the way. And you look at their games to come, they can't feel sorry for themselves. They just got banged against City. They got Arsenal today. The way Liverpool are moving, that might be where their season starts, in it. Hopefully, they're writing off this game and trying to move to Liverpool. But they got Liverpool next week. Then they go to Unai Emery's Aston Villa. April the 1st, they play Fulham at home. Then they've got Brighton after that. So there's no easy games for them, really. In fact, even the tail end of their season, really, it's kind of mad for them, April's kind of mad for Bournemouth, a team fighting for their lives, really. They've got Brighton at home, Leicester away, Spurs away, West Ham at home, Southampton away, Leeds at home, Chelsea at home, Palace away, Man United on the 20th of May at home, and they end the season at Everton. So they're playing a couple of teams in and around them. Obviously, they probably will, I hope it's against Man United, Chelsea and Spurs, but these are the sort of times where you see fluke results. Now we're getting into that period of the season. So if they want to stay in the division, they need to stand up to be counted, really and truly. And for them, it starts today, innit? They can't afford to feel sorry for themselves. Really. Hail up, DG. Looking forward to totally dominating this game. Marklin, I hope that's the case. But one love for your support. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe with Amazon Prime. Bournemouth going down for sure. Relegation battle, I don't know, man, because there's a few teams that could go. I'd say if I had to bet money, Bournemouth's the only one I'm saying. I don't think Nottingham Forest at this moment in time, last time I checked, were in the relegation zone, but they could draw themselves out. There's better teams. Leeds could still go. Southampton always do this. It looks mad for Southampton, if I'm honest with you. Looking at the league table at the bottom three, you've got Everton, Bournemouth, Southampton, and for Bournemouth on 21 points, Leeds have Chelsea, and they're on 22. If Bournemouth win today, God forbid, you get in there. And really, there's a couple of, I can't lie, you can't really pick the relegation battle because everyone could draw themselves out, really and truly. I'd say only Villa in 11th look all right. From Crystal Palace down to Bournemouth, there's not that many points. Palace have 27 points. If we air Southampton for a sec, there's only 6 points separating 12th and 19th. Bournemouth have 1 win in 5, 2 draws and 2 losses. That needs to look similar today, really and truly. So there's nothing in it, I don't really know. Southampton, it looks like I don't know, man. I always back Southampton to get out of it. I want Leeds to stay up, but it looks a bit too mad for Southampton. Bournemouth, I think, are gone. Everton, they've got Sean Dyche. I think they'll be okay, but, Everton, Leeds, West Ham United, Lukategi's Wolverhampton are drawing themselves out, 24 points. Leicester have 24 points. Forest are doing all right, got 25 points, and they play Everton next, really. In fact, there's a couple of games where the relegated teams are playing each other, Southampton, or relegation-threatened teams. Southampton are playing Leicester, Everton are playing Nottingham Forest. Leeds have been dealt dirty with playing Chelsea, really. Leicester have Southampton, if I didn't make that clear. So there's almost somewhat 6-pointers, man. Today is handle your business today. You said it there. Where are we watching this, people? Where are we watching this as well? Share up the streams and all of those good things. Let me go on the prowl as well. Let me go on the prowl, start finding links. Arsenal are willing to sell Smith Rowe this summer. Report come out of Italy. You sell Smith Rowe, I riot. One man riot, never. Death row contract, man. People are peeing me off the way they're just switching up on Smith Rowe. Again, live people do you dirty, innit? The same rope you climb up on is the same rope they hang you on, innit? Last season when Smith Rowe was saving us and that, had nothing to say. Arsenal have named a starting 11 without a single player to have made a competitive appearance under Arsene Wenger for the first time since the 22nd of January 1986 versus Aston Villa in the League Cup. 1986, Arsene Wenger. Boy, and I hope the two star boys continue. As once again, Bukayo Saka and Martinelli have both scored their 10th league goals of the season. Arsenal, the only team with 2 players who have reached double figures in the Premier League this campaign. No Beyblade use. Real Brazilian savages out here, man. It's crazy. All 10 of Bukayo Saka's goals for Arsenal this season have either put us in the lead with 6 or have been equalizers with 4. How many different ways, people, do we have to see how clutch he is? Let's see what's going on in that regard. I completely forgot what I was going to do here. Streams, that's what I was trying to do. Find these streams. People follow Jota 20s. That's the at sound. Let me see if he's. Come on, man. You doing that game today? Okay. You're streaming it here. He's put his account on private, people, as we get closer to kickoff as well. So I'd try to follow him and see if he busts you. Let's slap that over there. What other links are there, people? There's definitely another account I follow. I have to go through my followers. Where is it, man? It's like Arsenal Street, link up Arsenal. You've been a bit fraudy of recent. Okay. You've put yours. Follow link up Arsenal as well, because he does the stream thing. And again, if you've got stream shared out, let me send that to my email as well, purely because we're going to need that. 0-0 ball draw, Leicester. That shots fired at Anthony. I'm not sending no shots at no one. If the shoe fits, man, I have to wear the Giuseppe's, in it is what it is. I'll say 4-1, but in my head I want 7. I think we do. Hi, what do you think of Grealish's season? He's playing very brilliantly. I think, what he's doing now he's putting a middle finger up at Southgate because I ain't got it to hand, but I remember he made Southgate made some comments about he doesn't really trust Grealish defensively. Grealish is, as I always say, when you go play football under Pep Guardiola, it's like everything you've been taught in school and in life, he shows you that it's a lie. You know, if he told you, you know, Pep's the sort of guy, if he told you you win football games by putting the ball in the back of the net, obviously it's an exaggeration. That's not how you win it, sorry. It's an exaggeration, but you believe him, innit? So I think Grealish has gone through that. I think he's gone through a bit of moments where he's been doubting himself, as you would. But I think he's been one of City's best players, and he's been in great form, really and truly, in all actions, not necessarily goals and assists, because he's never been a player that brings mad numbers with that, and I don't know what that says, but in all actions, like even when City let themselves down against Spurs, one of the most exciting things was how well Grealish was doing defensively. So he's having a good season, man. 5-0 Bournemouth, Arteta to be escorted out of the stadium. Get out of here, man. Southgate doesn't have a clue. We say that, and I might think you're right, but to be fair, what? He's got to a finals of the Euros, semi-finals of a World Cup. I can't lie. If I'm honest with you, in my 27 years, whatever I think about Southgate, England have probably been the best they've ever been in my lifetime, really. You know, yeah, they had Sol Campbell, Rio, Gerrard, Lamps, Beckham, you name all of these guys, bro. Maybe it's because you know, Bukayo Saka, the drip is different. Shout out to Rashi as well. But yeah. Oh, that player started was Keon. Oh, well, fair enough. I'm just trying to watch it. Anyway, at this moment, we haven't got that. Imagine Southgate could have had a Rashford Saka wing pairing and said, no, fam. Because Southgate sets up not to lose. And the wickedest thing in terms of the results, I know he's not brought anything to the table, but you can't really diss Southgate when you remove like what you might feel about him, because again, like, I don't think he's the guy. I think England can't have all these attacking dons and have a conservative manager. It doesn't make sense, really and truly. It's like having Sean Dyche when you've got all them City players. He's not going to bang, is it, really? They're not going to play to their full potential. But in terms of results, he's done what he's needed to do, really. Let me see if this one's working as well. Allow me. You was working for Everton. Allow me. All right. I'm going to give you a chance. That's a fact about Southgate. Needs more respect on his name. Listen, I don't rate Southgate like that. It's not for me to rate him because he's done his thing in it. And if I was Southgate, I'd be telling you lot all to, including myself, shut up. You can say what you want about me. You ain't been in this position. I've done this thing in it. But if you keep it trill, you can't really diss him like that. Like, and when you look at Southgate, really and truly, do I think England could have done better in some capacity? Do I think they could play better football? Do I think some of the call-ups are questionable? Yeah. But then when I flip it, what do you really expect? And I don't necessarily believe this, playing devil's advocate, what do you really expect England to do going into a World Cup or a Euros? Yeah, we can say, yeah, but you got Foden, Grealish, Rashford, Saka, this guy, Bellingham, Rice, this guy, that guy, exciting players. But do you really go into these tournaments and think to win? If we do this thing as British people where we're mad pessimistic, we're not going to do that in Southgate, this man are rubbish and this and that. As the game goes on, as the tournament goes on, it's coming home, mate. Like we do it. I do it every year, really. His squad picking is questionable, but he's done his job. And to a degree, you're entitled to pick who you want. I'm sure if we were all managers of Arsenal or some of you United fans and Chelsea and this and that and the third, you're always going to get criticized, didn't it? Like, even Arteta, like, he's named a decent lineup today, but there might be some that say, oh Smith Rowe, Nelson, you know, Kirio ain't played. You can't not have Xhaka. We should have done this. We should have done that. You can never really win, really. England have never had this much talent. There's no shame in losing to France, but I feel like if he was less pragmatic, they could have won that game. Defo could have won the game, but certain Spurs youths who Weghorst has more trophies than, I've got more trophies than, it's banter, in it, really. In fact, where's my phone? Because I remember whoever runs one of Rance's pages. Where is it? Where is it, man? I don't miss a chance to get onto Spurs youths. Where is it? Where is it? Certain youths missing penalties. They bottled, man. They're just not built for this thing. Where is it? I need to find that. Please let me find it. Where is it? Yeah. Can you not see that? No, you can't. Let me send it to myself. Let me send it to myself. Copy, paste. 20 minutes until kickoff, 3 o'clock kickoff. Settings, people. Appreciative to you lot from wherever you lot are. I'm well aware that you lot are from around the world and all them things. But let me find that, because again, Harry K, you might as well come join us at Rongers, man, because you could earn a trophy, man. Like, come on, bro. I don't make the rules. I just invoke them, bro. Like, fam. Career trophies. Come on. And I've got more than that as well. This is what you can be part of. Cade, shout us, man. We're local. It's an Enfield thing as well. Come on, man. Shout us, man. They're allergic to trophies, man. Spurs players have been Bandulu in the big stage. Who do you think is the 8 tonight? Vieira, isn't it? I'm inclined to believe that it's literally just Fabio Vieira in Xhaka's role. We keep it moving. But then again, I think it might be more of, like, again, what we kind of went over and we spoke about the Brighton game last season where we lost. Partey's kind of by himself. He's able to do that. And you've got Odegaard on the right-hand side, Vieira on the left, and these sort of things. His mistake was almost as bad as Lampard's disallowed goal in the Germany game. All right, that was a sheg. Kyrgios off the bench to make it 4-0. I would like to see Kyrgios get some minutes, man. I want to win the game first, but I've been on the bench for time. I'm not really respectfully to him. I'm not dissing him. I'm not really with playing man against Sporting Lisbon away from home. He's a young player. He's still clearly adapting to the team. It's the last 16 of the Europa League. There's no time to mess about, really. Not that he couldn't do a job. Now, you can't just blame Kane, though. He missed the penalty and he bottled it, but it happens, innit? But in that 90 minutes, can every player say there was opportunities that they could have done better or worse? Or, you know, could everyone have done everything that was demanded of them? If they can answer that, then fair enough, innit? But yeah, man, I don't think you can ever just blame one person, really and truly. Keep your thoughts coming, people. 4-0 win today with goals from Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, and Vieira. I'd go full strength against Sporting. I do think indirectly Arteta's got a thought on that. I do think you'll see rotation. I don't know if Tierney will start that game. I think he will. I think Tomiyasu will play against Sporting. I think one of Gabriel and Saliba. I prefer both. If Kyrgios starts, probably then. If Kyrgios going to start, then probably Saliba, left-hand side, right-hand side. But Gabriel's in a very good run of form. We're going to a tough away game. It's the last 16. So I'm inclined to believe Kyrgios going to have to hold the bench again, really and truly. But Fabio Vieira, Tomiyasu, you'd imagine they start. He looked quality, man. Kyrgios looks good, but I'm not really going to, not to diss him, but you should be able to pass the ball forward, didn't it? We signed you because you're a ball playing centre-back. Only Bournemouth could, gents. John, it doesn't matter. Like we do everything, you know. Liverpool packs, Chelsea packs, United packs. We do this. Everyone gets it. It don't matter. We don't care where you are on the table. Like everyone has to play each other twice. Unfortunately, if you play us this year, it's long for you, isn't it? It's long for you, lot. You're right, DJ. You can't fully blame. You can't just fully blame someone in football. Of course, there's moments where Southgate maybe could have started this guy, could have played this guy, but everyone has to take accountability, and also the players, man. Really. You think Kiro will make his debut today? It'd be nice to see him come off the bench and that. It'd be nice to see him come off the bench. Yeah, imagine watching the ex-player he loves the most join the club he hates. But hey, it's crazy, man. Keep your thoughts coming, people. Father B. Let me make sure everything is going cushy on my end. Oh, good thing I did look, because that stream seems to have gone down. Got my emails, get them ready. Using the other laptop and that, people. You know the vibes. I think Vieira or Nelson need a performance at right wing so Saka can get rested at some point. He is going to need rest at some point, but there's no rest for the wicked, so Saka can't sleep. We need you in it, I think. You know, obviously you need to. Saka's no different. Xhaka's durable. He's been given a little rest. Eddie's kind of struggled a bit, but the players always want to play. We're in form. Reality is Saka gives us a greater chance of getting 3 points. I don't care when Saka missed, they went crazy on him. Keep the same energy for Kane. Keep the same energy for anyone. I don't think Kane should be hounded. And obviously what happened to Sancho, Rashford, saving the best till last, Bukayo Saka, is silly, innit? The only penalties you miss are the ones you don't take. And all three of them showed massive bollocks to take penalties for this country. More experience than other players. They missed. It happens, innit? But we all know people are going, by all means, criticize them from a footballing point of view. But we all know it goes beyond that. And despite the fact that all three were born in this country, you know what's being said after. And I think the Euros was kind of a shadow. Like you saw several events. Not that racism's ever gone away, but you see this in football all the time. All the time. And these same people who are the first to call you effing black, this, you Asian, this, you, that, and that. They'll sit there and say, mate, I don't see colour. You don't care if you're white, black, or blue. Like, you do see colour when you're calling man this, that, and the third, like, but it happens, innit? And it's not just isolated to this sport, bro. It's not just isolated to this sport. Anytime Raheem Sterling is talked about negatively, Jamaican born, or Anthony Joshua of this descent, and so on and so forth, man. It's unfortunate. It's not going to change. I don't condone it, as I'm sure a lot of you don't either. It's an idiot thing, but what are you going to do, man? what are you going to do? Keep sharing the links, people. And as usual, let me put out the bird call on social media. Streams today. So yeah, man. Kickoff is in 14 minutes, folks. Hopefully it's a good look for us, man. We just do what we need to do. But if we get early guard, say take Saka off halftime. Whoa. If we get some early goals, if the score line becomes a formality, man, get taken off. Don't understand why anyone decided to support Spurs when they were younger, man. Arsenal were right there. Some people got shagged, man. You know, one of my best friends, Dale, shout out to you. The guy always cool. His dad was a Spurs fan, so he got shagged. And at least if you're like born in the 80s, the 70s and them things, I'm sure you've seen Spurs win a European trophy, a little FA Cup and all these sort of things. If you're born in 95 onwards, we did see them win a League Cup with Jamie O'Hara. What amazing memories, you know, crazy. Spurs is an odd team. You expect them to at least do something good, but nada. Because winning is not everything. If you're United, winning is everything. If you're Arsenal, winning is everything. If you're Liverpool, winning is everything. If you're Chelsea, winning is everything. If you're City, winning is everything. That's why Spurs get gassed up, because they're not judged to the same principles. I will never forgive the media for trying to spin this. And by all means, Spurs have the capacity to one day go and do things. I hate to say it, but I'll never forgive the media for trying to spin this whole Leicester and Spurs are overtaking Arsenal. Where are they now? They're not around no more. They're not around no more. But we don't talk. We just win games, as you've seen this season. Kyrgios, unfortunately, is holding bench for Sporting on Thursday. If we handle business in the first leg, then I made many changes for the second leg, meaning Kyrgios and Holding start at centre back. Unless there's a cricket score, listen, big up Holding, but I'm not too sure with that, man. I'm not too sure with that, bro. Smith Rowe is the future and the present. To be Spurs fans, just want to be above Arsenal. That's a weak mindset. To be fair, that was a lot of us. Have to go back to 61 for the league. Trust my dad knows I didn't fall for that nonsense. Dad catching the stray. It's good. It's a club for good players to die out, with all due respect. I'll be honest, like, obviously they've had some ballers at Spurs, but probably some of their best players have probably been seen in the 2000s. Again, they've had ballers. I can't lie. Spurs have had 1-2 ballers. I don't know about Gary Mabbott and these guys there. I used to work at Spurs, and all of the Pat Jen is a former Arsenal lad, and all these brothers. But, you know, Bale, Modric, Van der Vaart, they've had ballers, but Spurs are always a couple pence short of a pound. When they had Dele Alli in good form and Kane doing his thing, they didn't add on to it. Easy, DG. We play football, not Monopoly. Come on. When Spurs reached the Champions League final, it was always going to be downhill from there. And again, big up Liverpool. Liverpool, you saved football for that 90 minutes. Shout out whoever on the ref made the dodgy decision for the pen, because if Spurs won that champs, all the stadium thing goes out the window. To be fair, all clubs have had some ballers, so it doesn't really even make Spurs that unique, really. I'm here for agendas, man. Rob Holding is the new old school Xhaka. Nah, man, Holding is just where we're going. You're one of the lads, man. You will come in for your games and do your thing, and you're Mr. 352. But listen, we're not here to give everyone a game. We're not here to be friends. We're here to win football games, innit? To win football games, the best players have to go out there. And respectfully to Rob Holding, you're a good lad. You know, I actually identify a lot with Rob Holding, because he really just strikes you as a working class lad. But 3 points. So we're going to need to... Oi, Le African Gooner. You know what he did. One love, man. Oi, it's not working, though. You shagged me. You made a mistake in the back line there, man, but I appreciate it. Shout out to him, man. And shout out to everyone who watched that live show as well. Oi, Mark, if you're listening, big up you as well. Again, let me go on my Twitter. I can't lie. I hate streams, man, because it just hurts my arm as well. Leaning over to this laptop. This Twitter account, is there even a Twitter account called this? Market Acting. Oh, nothing worth. Wow, it comes easy, people. We're going to have to trap for these links. Keep your thoughts coming. Oh, stop sharing Chelsea Leeds links. Don't care about that. Don't no one give a monkeys about that. So here Newcastle are still playing negative football. Told you Southgate, I'm not Southgate. Eddie Howe, he's a good gaffer, but there's a lot of Newcastle hype. They're going in the right direction, but it's a hype job at the moment. Okay, maybe this will work. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. What you saying, Izzy, man? If you got a Mac Vin Sport, bro, you don't have to download anything, do you? Someone dropped a comment on Twitch as well, a link on Twitch. I need to scroll all the way back. I think it was Josh. Josh, I hate to be a pain, but do you mind sharing that? No, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. Found the link. Again, let me repost it. Let's get DG to 60K subs by May. By God's grace, man. Indirectly try to get 70 before the end of the year, man. But it's down to me to keep working. You know, keep working. Saka season soon incoming. Martinelli. This is my year to be Martinelli. In August, you know, Smith Rowe's the top one. He took his chances. He went World Cup and that. Crazy. Let me click this link as well. I hate watching this like this, man. I envy all of you lot in foreign lands that don't have to go through this. Really do. Coverage beginning shortly. Stay tuned. All right. The link I just provided seems to be all right, people. It seems to be all right. I don't want to count the chickens before they hatch, but yeah, man. Just cleaned 25 centimeters of snow. I'm done now. Crazy, man. Shout out the Canadians. Yeah, I need to get a fire stick. Pause, because Gally, you know what I'm gonna deal with, but yeah, man. Let me stop, man. I'm too childish. My mate was offering me a fire stick. Right? And is that what he's offering, yeah? And said I could watch football. But apparently there are feds all over his way. I don't know about feds and all these things, but try a thing. Shout out all the traveling Arsenal fans. It's a cold day in North London still. I'm here for Martinelli Central hype. I'm here for it, but I don't think this season is the thing right now, because I think you're too naive right now, Martinelli. I think he has to learn. I think Martinelli's biggest gift and biggest curse is he does the Jesus thing a bit negatively. He wants to be involved too much. A big part of playing up front is not that he's not selfless, but just standing up front so your other players can stay in there. So I think he'd have to do better with his back to goal, and he'd have to do that. But I think it is something he should be able to do long term. 7 minutes until kickoff. Benjamin Stamboli, Vincent Shanson, Darren Bent, Bear Arsenal legend. To be fair, Darren Bent say, but every squad needs a Holding and El Nene. Yeah, man. El Nene for the to be fair, there's actually a use for El Nene. Holding could do a thing. Holding seems like a man who's ready to pull up a YSL hoodie on the squad if someone acts up. I mean, one thing you have seen is keeping players together, in it. You know, the El Nenes, the Holdings, it's the dressing room hype sort of stuff. I'm for it. I got a wicked link, then send it, then innit? Martinelli Central will take a few years, won't just happen like that. Boy, shout out the Bournemouth fans who have made the however many hours journey trip as well. Kickoff is 6 minutes away, people. We have 68 likes. We're off to a great start. Yeah, just post it, man. All right, Daddy, appreciate you for resubscribing with Amazon Prime. In fact, I don't think you'll be able to post a link, you know. Will you? No, it works on Twitch, on YouTube. Martinelli doing a false 9 hype in the future will be lit. He just needs to watch that season from Alexis Sanchez. Just watch them videos and start operating like him again, people. Let me remove the lineup as well, because it's just been there for time now, really, innit? Once again, the lineup for Arsenal, as you can see to the left and right of me, people. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Fabio Vieira, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Martinelli. For our visiting team, people, Bournemouth, Neto, Smith, Meppen, Sensei, Stevens, Zamora, Semenyo, Beeling, Rothwell, Solanke, and Kotata. Madman name. Shout out to you. Kickoff 2 a.m. down here in Australia. Shout out the Aussies, man. Serious dedication, man. Serious dedication. How much cups of coffees have you had? Do you bet on football? I used to. I normally put £10 to £100 on Arsenal to win the league every year, you know. The one time I don't do it, there's a genuine conversation to have. Maybe I was holding us back. Who knows, man? Newcastle just couldn't do us a favor, could they? I feel like when Jesus is back, him and Trossard are going to cook. They need to. Yeah, as I said, the Bristol lad's decent. I'm sure Chelsea wanted, well, he's now at Bournemouth. I'm sure Chelsea were onto him. Did you post the link? Pardon me. It's not allowing. You're at 71 likes. Can we get to 100 before the end of the stream, people? One love and advice. DG was holding Wenger back. Look at this agenda. And I knew I had to stop betting when I was betting sevenfold Akkers on the Hungarian under 21s Premier League. You're doing too much. When the fun stops, man. You're not supposed to do that, lad. The game hasn't kicked off yet, people. I'm just trying to make sure the time is still working. Okay, everything is cushy. Everything is blessed. We're ready. Smash the like button. Keep your thoughts coming, people. You lot are the engine room of the stream. Shout out to you lot. Is that Pat Rice? What's cute Chris Hutton doing here? Exactly. You know what's tapped though? Deleted my account on the betting site I used to, and I still get constant texts from them giving me offers and that. It's crazy. What's your prediction? Positivity today. You know what? I don't want to sleep on Bournemouth. I badly want a clean sheet, but 4-1. 4-1. We might just give them something for their fans. Oh, yeah, you lot taking that link. Taking that link. Oh, let's activate. Okay. Before it gets bagged. It's going to get bagged. It's going to get bagged. There's no way they're going to let Donny just stream on Twitch. He's not going to bang. He's streaming the game on Twitch. He's going to get grabbed. He is going to get grabbed. But for now, it might be the thing, people. So get your backup sources in there. It's not going to last at all. But I appreciate the effort from this done nonetheless. You know how selfless that is? Leave that one there. The boys are walking out now, folks. The drip is on. Hopefully we turn these lot off. Pray for a brother. I woke up to 5 inches of snow on the steps this morning. It's still coming down. You got that, man. I'm on Twitch today instead of YouTube. Big up you, man. Big up you. Joseph, one love. It's not going to bang. It's not going to... There's no way he's going to be able to stay on Twitch for time. It's not going to bang, but you can see what we're doing. He's streaming it on Peacock. Ain't that an American streaming site as well? So let's see exactly what's about to happen. 2 minutes until kickoff, folks. The guy's taking one for the team with the dodgy stream. No, Benny, yours didn't work. I don't think people can post on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel if they're not mods. So you might just have to hold that one, my guy. Appreciate the work nonetheless. But if you was on Twitch, you could have whispered it to someone. I used to be good on betting since COVID. The football has been so unpredictable. Do you know what? There's some serious people making money off sports betting, but their thing is different. They're actually studying it and doing all these brazy things. But I don't advocate that, man. It's not nice, man. I know I look mad young, but there was a time where, you know, I was 16. I was getting into the bookies. I don't know why they used to allow us on our lunch break. And I won mad money. I lost mad money. How much did I lose that time? I lost like 4 bills. And I said, nah, I wanted to vomit. I'm sitting there in class. The teacher told me, I just see 4 bills. I literally wanted to go, like, oh my God. I'm still here, folks. Oh my God. It's haram, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. If you're doing I don't advocate, but if you're betting a little pound or a tenner and you're doing it for fun, then fair enough. But yeah, man. Can't believe Fabio Vieira starts today. You better Adam and Eve it, Jason, mate, because he is Vieira. Ooh, he's going to do a thing. It's just plain stupid. They won't televise these games. It's stupid, man. It's stupid and it's childish, man. They need to get over this. We need to be able to watch the games. Kickoff is imminent, people. We're doing the huddle. I feel like I'm part of this thing. I see Zinchenko. I don't know what you're saying, but it's gassing me. He's doing this chatting stuff. This is what we need to do. Come on, boys. Come on, lads. Come on. Serious stuff today. Serious. Oh, they're in trouble. Martinelli wearing black gloves. His peak. His peak for you lot. Martinelli first goal. Vieira assists Martinelli goal at some point in this game's peak. Trossard says savage. He don't care about the cold. He's just wearing a short t-shirt as well. It's long. Bournemouth doing a huddle as well. Hype. It's a hype. You got Solanke. Why are you wearing black gloves? You're not good. Weren't you the lad that was at Chelsea? You got capped by England. Shows you life's not fair, mate. You're not good. How many goals you got? You're meaty, man. So true, man. It's easy to get pulled in and chase your money. Bet small and on an underdog. 1-0 Bournemouth. Allow that, man. Big up UT for being a member anyways. Happy, appreciate you. Yes, DG, me and the good wife settled down to enjoy the best commentary on the internet. Shout out to you and your wife and everyone tuned in, man. Massive praise. Bournemouth will kick off this game, people. Let's go, boys. Let's go, lads. Let's have it. Come on, lads. What's going on? Bournemouth have kicked off. Come on, boys. Let's make it a good game today. Bournemouth down this right-hand side. Raw, met them. Raw. We conceded already. Oh, well, at least I said 4-1. Raw. Straight for the trigger. Man, then what was the huddle for then? 20 seconds. I don't even last that long now. I played. Oh, my day. That's what she said. Oh, man. Already. Spare a thought for the gaffer. This is why being a football manager is peak. Because you can think of things all week and then this happens. I can't lie. That was lit from them. You know, straight from kickoff, down the right-hand side. Partey, Saliba, Gabriel, man, them are sleeping. All right, VAR check, please. VAR, remember us. Please, boss us. Dealing. See, you're giving the ball away against City, and then you're doing this. All right. Raw. Credit to Bournemouth, because that's what I saw there is something you work on in the training ground. Raw, down the Zinchenko side, straight from kickoff. Gabriel, Saliba, Partey sleeping. Maybe we didn't have enough coffee today, but boy, in the deck. Boy. That's made it interesting, eh? All right, cool. Nil, boys. Bukayo Saka in possession. This is what we're on today, yeah? How, Sway? How? Zinchenko, I'm going to need that magic today, you know. Let's just, everyone just remain calm. Because in many ways, this is a shake for Bournemouth. Now there's going to be intense pressure for 80-odd minutes. Just stay calm. I'm not saying we're going to win or Bournemouth are going to lose. Just calm down. There has to be some sort of record. Bit like Chelsea spending top blue. Remember, you know. Remember your club, you know. Don't do all of that. Remember where you lot are. Everyone's struggle is different right now. Remember who you are. You lot tried to do the Galactico thing. You know, whoever that winger is, he's done more dirt than Mudryk. That's another man who scored more than Mudryk. And if you're a Spurs fan trying to laugh, that's another brother who has more Premier League goals than Richarlison. Bukayo Saka down this right-hand side. Twist him up, Saka. Oh, nutmeg. Boys, I don't advocate cheating. In the box, can we take a tumble? If there's contact, can we take a tumble? And again, the worst thing you can do is concede against a 4-5-1. Zinchenko, Trossard, Banduli from Trossard. Come on, Fabio. You're left-footed, man. I immediately look at you as a savior. God made you, man, left-footed. You have to do that. Trossard. Calm down. Everyone calm. Yeah, I was on to Solanke. I was on to him. That man said, DG, SYM. Say no more. Make sure you win the game. It's calm. Odegaard. Yo, Odegaard. Hey, ref. Hey, Odegaard, I don't want to see you holding your face, you know. It's not a that thing. It's too early for this. Well in part, ref. Never. Play on. Come on. Patting us. Odegaard. Pass it, brother. Oi, Saka, tap that in. How we missed it? Odegaard, take a tumble. We're back into the box. We're patterning this, man. Ref, have a word. Saka, take a tumble. We're too honest. We're patterning, man. We're patterning something today, man. We at least they're not keeping their clean sheet. Boys, keep going. No Eddie as well. Nelson, get warmed up, please. Tomiyasu in possession down this right. Boys, we just need to be a bit calm. Forgive ourselves. Just be calm. Everyone just relax. Pardon me. And that's what I mean by we're a good defensive side. We're an improved defensive side. We're not a good defensive side necessarily. We got too many of them little lapses. You can't do that in the Champions League next year. Partey has found Martin Odegaard. The best Norwegian in the Prem. Tomiyasu delivers. Bit overhit, really. And the thing is, you know, Bournemouth don't mind that. Fabio Vieira. Trossard, do that Brighton stuff. Always found Martinelli. Odegaard. All right, Odegaard's on this. 2 shots by Odegaard straight into the keeper, but we're calling. Good reaction to conceding. But a great reaction would be to score, innit? Odegaard's got a leng that, man. A little more leng, it might just... Come on, boys. You know, they're going to face intense pressure. Do you know what? This would be a big 3 points for Bournemouth, and this is why I said you can't sleep on them. Well, at least you still got bare time to bang a few goals. By God's grace, man. Bournemouth about to move backwards and side to side the rest of the day. Can you blame them? 1-0 down. How did that happen? I don't know. I didn't see it, man. I don't know what happened, man. We were sleeping. Ramsdale, Partey, Saliba, Zinchenko. Everyone still got their Cocoa Pops and their cup of coffee in their hand. We weren't serious, but we've got a corner. Good reaction. They're in the trenches today, boys. The man are shook, man. Hey, Malik, I blame you as well. You schemed on us. You're getting packed by Bournemouth. You lot have been packed by how many teams all up and down the country? Hey, Chelsea, relax. This season, I don't want to hear it. Keep humble. Empty barrels make the most noise. You man are making bare noise. Relax, bro. Relax. Everybody's struggle is different. You think Graham Potter's taking you out the hood? Okay. You thought because he done bits at Ostersons, he was going to do the tactical thing. You thought you was getting your new age Wenger. You think it's the same because you got Abramovich gone. It's gone. Just going back to where they are. Dennis Wise and that. Martin Odegaard, deliver for me, fella. They don't mind that, man. Bournemouth have dealt with that. Just keep playing football. Let's not panic. Gabriel wins. No, he does not win the header. He probably lost the hairline there. Ball into the channel. See, they don't want to play, man. We're going to get chances, boys. Relax. Thomas Partey. Fabio. Zinni. Need to see stuff. Xhaka, get warmed up, please. Saka down this right-hand side. Black Iron Robin delivers. That's a good delivery as well. Partey, win that for me. Partey and Saka back it. Hey, Tomiyasu well in. Ref, other word. It's a crazy start to this game. Odegaard's done well there. Odegaard, please, just wavy stuff. You're left-footed. You know how to play football. Just wavy stuff, man. Just do something lit, man, please. You're left-footed. All the left-footers need to wake up. Gabriel, whoa, not you. Don't shoot. Well in. Finds Zinchenko down this left-hand side. Come on, boys. Zinni, come on. Fabio. Martinelli, I need you today. Just calm, though. It's been 6 odd minutes. Just cool, people. Just cool. You just got to be patient. Again, it's a low block. As much as I'm urging patience, I'm obviously anxious because some Arsenal and Bournemouth fans probably still in the match stands trying to get their above rules and that, and there's been a goal already. Tomiyasu, 1-0 to Bournemouth, as said already. Well, who's their gaffer as well? This is big. Zinchenko. Gabriel. Trossard. Once again, City obviously beat Newcastle. Tomiyasu. Martin Odegaard. If we can get a goal before half-time, we're all right. Come on, they're going to get tired, man. They're having to do this for time. Tomiyasu. Ooh. Way too much on that. I know Saka is icy free and fast, but you're asking too much of the brother there. Rather concede now. They concede with 3 minutes left on the clock. I'm sorry, DG. I need Bournemouth to do a thing. Come on, please. Let's say that. I'm totally relaxed. No need to be reactionary. It's not preferable, but back this team. Amen, Mark. I'm relaxed as well. Yeah. Bournemouth, I need you lot to really do the dark arts thing properly today. Edu, can we get on the phone to PGMOL? VAR needs to bust us. Raw. People say Fabio Vieira is not strong. He just waits someone. Don't know what Zinchenko saw there. His pass was intercepted, but Saliba's on the case. He's found Tomiyasu. Odegaard's on this today. Tomiyasu. Partey. We're cooking. I get play it. We're back in this. I feel like this is going to be a goal. Martinelli. Fabio. Too much passing. Someone leng it. Shoot, lad. Martinelli. Not you. No, the angle's not there. We're doing too much. Don't panic, boys. Don't let them out either, because you don't want to concede another one on the counter. Solanke. Come on, man. He's a meaty Chelsea. See, get off it, man. Partey's not here for that. Don't bring these Reebok Cobber mutes around here, man. Crap youngsters. What's Hudson-Odoi doing? Saliba. Odegaard. I can't lie, Tomiyasu. You're going to have to overlap and take men with you and open up space for Odegaard and Saka. Saka down this right. Twist him up, Saka, man. Twist him up. Well in, Saka. Dive if you can. Saka delivers. That was meaty. It's cool. Ref, how long? How long's the keeper got the ball in his hands? How long? Don't worry, boys. Relax. 9 minutes in. Not that we need to relax, but just be calm. And they've got the ex-Barcelona man in goal, Neto. He's experienced. I have so much sympathy for managers, man, because what do you tell your team when they've gone out and done that? Partey does well. Gabriel, first time, please. Can we move it a bit quicker? 1 if you can, 2 if you need, 3 if you have to. Tomiyasu, Saka, but this is where you don't want Saka receiving it though, man, because he's having to turn up and face it. As you can see, there's a sea of black shirts. You have to be patient, man. Hopefully, these lot are knackered in relation to Bournemouth. Second half, there's gaps. Zinchenko, great pass. Odegaard. Bournemouth said, forget all of that wavy stuff. They've intercepted. They shanked the clearance, boys. First and seconds. Who's challenging? I don't want to see that. Solanke had time. He could have probably sorted out. He probably could have done a word search there. Shouldn't be giving man free opportunities like that. Saliba, so gracious. Well in. Bakayo, but look where Saka is getting it. He's not going to harm them. Is that offside? The ref has said no for Trossard. Trossard, come on, wavy Belgium stuff. Twisting up one. Fake shot again. Delivers. It was meaty, but I like it. 0-0, boys. Keep going. Ref, how long's the kicks taking to restart? I hope you're watching that. Boy, this man made a new account. I share that again. Let's activate, please. Neto at Bournemouth. Navas at Forest. What is 2023? 2023 don't make no sense. 94% of possession so far. It has to correlate. It is, man. Low block. To be fair, it is a low block by Bournemouth. But yeah, man, just scream low block, low block, low block these days for the sake of it. Smash the like button if you haven't already, folks. Bakayo Saka on this wide right-hand side. Tomiyasu deliver. Oh, unlucky. They can't defend like this forever, man. Saliba, I can't lie. You're very good on the ball, but I think in relation to Gabriel, you're a bit timid. I need to see a bit more on the ball today. Tomiyasu tried. Saka, no foul. Ref, no foul. What you don't want to do is be so excited trying to chase this. Ref, don't ever. Ref, he's chasing his first touch and he's dropped on the floor like a daffodil. Who shot him? Beeling's like 6'5". How's he going down like that? We saw it midweek with Onana. What happened to him? He's realised he's lost the ball. That's meaty, man. Ref, come on, man. Get up, man. See, he's a Badina. You got 5 tats as well. He's not a footballer, man. He's a stripper. You don't want to play football, even though you scored. You're a stripper, man. I clamp him. Give him something to actually hurt about. It's all of this about. You have to do this football thing or we lying. Take your hands off your knees. Ref, come on. Oi! Finally, the restart. First and seconds, boys. Gabriel wins the first. Where's the seconds? Fabio, Partey, man on. Well in. Trossard, well in, boys. Come on. Good reaction to conceding. I'd rather not have conceded, but he's calm. I hope. What a Saturday, eh? Gabriel. Tomiyasu doing up inverted. It's all going to be okay, man. And if not, we just keep saying that. Trossard. Smith Rowe, get warmed up. Feels like you're going to be the hero today. Saliba, Tomiyasu, Saka. We're going to have to fight for this. We've got the capacity to score goals. We're going to need to find 2 from well, 1 first. So you've got to walk before you can run. Zinchenko tries to punch it into Fabio Vieira. Finds him. See, look. They're spilling. These men are shook. Under no pressure. Neto and his captain, they're shook. Ref, how long? They're shook. Boys, stay patient. Stay patient. They're shook. And respectfully to Bournemouth, this is the one game I said I don't want to hear why it went wrong. If you don't win this, I'm vexed. Out of all the games we had to start March, if you lose this, I'm vexed. I don't want to hear why we lost it. I'm vexed. Fulham, cool. Good team. Sean Dyche tax, cool. Bournemouth, no disrespect. This has to be 3 points. Partey. You have to give credit to Bournemouth, though, man. This is a serious, rigid defensive unit. Everyone's working. It's a test of our mettle, man. How good are you at your worst? How good are you when things have gone wrong? Bakayo Saka. I want Saka in behind like against Everton. He's not going to harm them, especially in the first 13 minutes like such. He obviously has the ability to, but Bournemouth don't mind when you can see Saka receiving the ball. It's when he's running in behind and it's too late to think. Zinchenko, killed Partey. Partey bundled off the ball too easily there. We're looking a bit lethargic, if I'm honest with you. Fortunately, Gabriel can find Ramsdale. Ramsdale, heavy touch. Find Saliba, time. Don't panic, Tomiyasu. Well in, Tommy. Well in. Wow, the pass wasn't good. But looking a bit leggy. Throwing, boys, come on. And I'll be real, this is what you miss when even Xhaka on his worst of days, when Xhaka is not playing. Shout out to Bournemouth. They absolutely shagged us. Look how quickly they scored. Mazzolini. We moved on, but appreciative to having you lot tuned in, Arsenal fan or not, win, lose, draw. So, you know, big up you lot, the real MVPs of the platform. Partey, Tomiyasu is White on the bench. Not what Tomiyasu ain't playing dead, but like if we have to chase this game, certain things have to change, man. Saka. You want to see Saka and Martinelli swap sometimes just for 10 minutes. Saka, that's a ball. See, we're in behind. It's a good reaction. Not quite the reaction we need. We've had 3 shots already, 3 shots on target. But they've got the only statistic that matters, which is 3 points. Benjamin White, Smith Rowe might have to enter the fray soon. Well, I say soon. It's been 15 minutes. Ref, how much of a shirt does Trossard want? Ref, come on. Bukayo Saka. He's cut it back. Saliba. Fancy a shot. You scored against these, man. Partey. You have to give credit to Bournemouth stubborn defense right now. Oh, Saka, that weren't the best of passes to Odegaard. Come on, boys. These men don't want it. They're giving it away. Look, they're just trying to knock it into they don't want to play football, man. They banged it into the right-hand channel, our left, and they just attacked down that side, and we were sleeping. Calm, Deluded, we got this. Yeah. Every little thing, it's gonna be all right. Don't talk Xhaka DG. It don't suit the haters vibe. That Fabio 8 should be left. What's going on here? I had to come do my regular check-in on my old pal DG. Is my eyes deceiving you? Marcel, you are shameless. You are the most shameless individual out of all the regular supporters because you have been missing. Look at you. Shameless. Don't worry, though. Talking 90 minutes. But please, I know you got a plan for me. Free kick to Arsenal. Come on, lads. Odegaard, please, man. Please, man. I know them blue eyes got something. That's a little bird signal to someone to make a run. I know you got something for us. Odegaard delivers. It's back across. Zinchenko's in possession. Brighton are winning a goal to 0 over them sides. That's not the best of passes from Saka. Ref, that's a corner. It's a throw, actually. Come on, boys. They can't defend like this for 90 minutes, man. Well, technically, they're going to have to. Oh, ref, VAR. Someone's been pulled. Should it be a pen? No, but desperate settings. Saka's lost it. Oh, Bournemouth have lost it. Odegaard, come on. Saka. Another corner. Come on. Keep going, boys. Stay calm. Tomiyasu might need to do up centre-back. I ain't feeling the attacking ability. Please, boys. Can we have a pen? I just want anything, man. David Moyes probably going to get clipped. Saka corner. Are we going to deliver or are we playing short? It's been a good reaction to going to go down, but, you know, it's happened. We don't want to concede. Saka, that corner was meaty. Oh, I say that. Boys, we need to score. These men are hashing at. These men are shook. It weren't the best of deliveries from Bukayo Saka. But again, Bournemouth look a bit nervous, if I'm really honest with you. Oh, that's another good ball. Bukayo Saka in possession. Saka has Odegaard. Doesn't elect to go for him, trying to fashion a shot. Didn't bang from Saka. Saka, you better make the foul, win it back. Don't let them out. Odegaard, that's not strong enough. And Bournemouth on the counter attack. What's going on here? Boys, please, not today. Squared it. Ramsdale! Switch on, boys, man. Come on. Fucking fantastic save from our Ramsdale. These men are living for the counters. We need to be a bit sensible, ref. That's a free kick. Oh, he's kicked the ball away, ref. Oh, is it a beef? Is it fights? Is it fights? Yeah. Is it handbags already? What is it? Oh, it's a talking to. All right, cool. I'd prefer violence, but all right, man. Aye, Smith, don't talk to Martinelli like that. I don't know what you're saying. You might even be right, but behave yourself. That's the only thing. Let's not get excited, because they're going to hit us on the counter. It's a good counter. Really, Bournemouth, it should be 2-0. It should be 2-0. But that's how Ramsdale in goal. Off his line early, big save. Worth 3 points alone. It should be 2-0. And we do need to press for the equaliser, but we need to keep this. Yeah, they might have been off. I don't know, man. I don't know. Prevention is better than cure. Ramsdale made the save. I prefer that than them putting the ball in the back of the net. We're relying on VAR and all this jazz. Poor finish, man. But thankfully, slightly watching it again, the delivery weren't the best. Oh, this guy's capping, man. Look how long his hair is. He's not a footballer. Cut your hair. You wouldn't be injured. Take him off the pitch, boys. Come on, ref. What's going on? Bare stoppages. Come on, boys. Got to keep our eyes. First 20 minutes, there's been a good reaction. We've been the more dominant team as expected, but the only statistic that matters is obviously, 3 points. And right now, they're in Bournemouth's hands. What? Trossard? Trossard, get up, man. Come on. We're soldiers. Come on, Trossard, get up. Oh, it's over. Trossard, man. What's going on, Trossard, though? I big up Ramsdale, but he's touching the back of Smith Rowe's head with his gloves. As you know, keepers love spitting in that. Crazy setting. And this is the sad thing about injuries. When one guy comes back and next one's injured, it looks like Trossard is going to come off. Emil Smith Rowe's coming on. Oh, Trossard, man. Right, Ramsdale's unlocked the spud thing. Okay. Trossard. Don't watch nothing, man. He looks distraught, though, man. He's an experienced man. He looks like he knows he's pulled something or he's done so. Obviously, he's not a medical man. To be fair to Smith Rowe, the man's not fully fit, but we're going to need it. And him, Vieira, Zinchenko, we're going to need this today. Smith Rowe, you got a goal in you. Come on, man. Hey, lens settings. I ain't seen the knee slides and the low socks and the shin pads falling on the floor in a minute. Hope Trossard gets better soon, man. Smith Rowe, false 9. Wait, Smith Rowe, Martinelli movement settings. Got no Eddie either. This is why you need a squad. The worst thing to do is think you've won the game before kickoff. No easy games. Don't act too big for the opposition. Say that again. DG, I swear you got bad experience with keepers' gloves. Well, yeah, keepers always spitting them, bro. I'm trying to help you lot. You lot do your thing with the goalies then. Trying to help you lot. When you lot got spots in the back of your head and that, or the guy going for goal. Inches, that's what she said, but it weren't really, I'd hit the target there. Keep going, boys. I ain't gonna lie, I get a bit nervous now, but it's cool. Well, the target's Champions League football, and we're on course to do that, aren't we? I mean, Odegaard's looked the more likely for me to make something happen. Ain't really seen too much of Martinelli. Long goal kick from Bournemouth. First and seconds, boys. Martinelli wins the first. Saka wins the second, thirds. Martinelli wins the thirds. Well in, boys. Saka, you're meant to be there. Bournemouth on the counter-attack. Well in, Saliba. One more. Well in, Saliba. Partey. Odegaard. Odegaard wants. Partey. Odegaard wants. You're going to kill your options that way. Partey. Pure strength. Finds Bukayo Saka. Tomiyasu. Inverted. It's not really the thing. Tomiyasu. You're my guy, but you're more of a trenches sort. Zinchenko. What are you doing today, Zinchenko? Come on, man. Smith Rowe. Hey. In possession. Zinchenko. Drives forward. Yes, Zinni. Yes, Zinni. Pass is terrible from Zinni, but I like the idea. Saliba. Gabriel. Did say at the start, it's a game where our centre-back's going to have plenty of the ball. We have 85% of the ball to 15. We had 5 attempts on target today too, but Bournemouth have the most important statistics in their hands, which is 3 points. Tomiyasu wins the header. Martinelli's got no chance there. Oh, ref, he's climbed all over. He's climbed all over him. What do you want Martinelli to do? I ain't gonna lie. In reality, you know when someone's gonna jump for a header, you just stand up and they jump all over you. Why is he touching his backside? This is what I'm saying. You're not a footballer. Bedinas, man, get up, man. That's why I hate losing to shit dons. Did say in my February review, you lose to Bournemouth. I'm vexed still. This is unacceptable. I don't want to hear nothing. Big up you lot for tuning in. Right now, it's all mad for us. We have to just keep going. Tomiyasu. What are you saying? Xhaka and Benjamin White halftime? More personnel than anything. Not really seeing too much of Fabio Vieira. Hopefully you can. Tomiyasu is just looking like your skill set's not really required today. Tomiyasu down the right-hand side. You know what, go on. Fullback Union. That's a decent knock. Come on. Good defending from Bournemouth. Look like Smith Rowe might score a header there. No foul, Vieira. Don't foul him. Ref, the ball's gone out. Look, all they want to do is hit us on the counter. Gabriel, Saliba wants. Well in Saliba. And Gabby. Tomiyasu, Partey wants instantly. Give it to him. All right, we'll find Saka. Saka, take him on, man. This fullback's living too easy, man. Take him on, man. You've done it to better players. Burn him. Tomiyasu. Still 1-0 to Bournemouth, folks. Smash the like button if you haven't. Don't forget, tomorrow, people, we're watching Man United Liverpool, where you wish both teams could lose, but it's not possible. Trossard, Zini, Zinchenko, Martinelli, Smith Rowe. Trossard has come off injured, people. Obviously, Eddie Nketiah is not in the squad for that very reason. Zinchenko delivers. It's deflected off a Bournemouth man. It's not the best of headers from Bournemouth. They've dealt with it, though. Saka, don't let him out. Well in. Tomiyasu. Saka. Be patient. We're just cool, man. Odegaard. You've gone a bit quiet in the last 3-4 minutes, lad. Bournemouth back in possession. Tomiyasu well in. But the thing is, there's not too many options when someone breaks forward. Effective tactics from Bournemouth. Saka. Odegaard. Oh, poor from Odegaard. Picked off the pocket of Smith Rowe. Zinchenko. Odegaard. This is where games like this, you wish we could just be at times a bit more direct. Smith Rowe delivers. Bournemouth, that's food and drink. These men come from the Championship. Headers, aerial threats, they're here for that. Keep passing. It's not quite time to throw the kitchen sink at it. Tomiyasu, not that we even have personnel. Let's hold him what's got front. Or Gabriel and just knock it into their heads. Tomiyasu. That's a ball. Martinelli's got to be better there, son. Bournemouth well in Saliba. None of that Solanke nonsense. Fabio Vieira. Okay. All right, cool. It's a little dribble thing. It didn't work, but okay. Twinkle toes. I don't mind that. Bournemouth clear again, though. But we're hitting back again. If we can get a goal before half-time. Looking like second half FC settings. Partey, Tomiyasu. Martinelli, man on. Tomiyasu. Oh, I have to admire Bournemouth's defensive setup, man. It's stubborn. Well in from Gabriel. Zinchenko. Smith Rowe on the overlap. Zini. Probably trying to be a bit too intricate there. Martinelli might have a shot. Nope. Find Smith Rowe. Zinchenko, not the best of passes. That's ours, ref. Corner ref, no. It's not gone out, raw. Bandini setting. Smith Rowe, get your body there. We're going to win a foul there. Well in. He's kept possession. Gabriel. Oh, Saka's had his pocket pick. Make the foul. Well in, Saka. Get backs. I thought the ref blew for a foul. About to say never. Fabio Vieira. Pass it, man. Odegaard, pass it. Don't be hero. Man are being heroes. Bournemouth clear again. Partey. Gabriel. Thomas. So I'll make that forward run. Hey, Fabio Vieira, I see a little run from you, you know. Tomiyasu. Good switch of play from him. He finds Zinchenko. Zinchenko, something mad, please. Something you learn at Raw step overs. Okay, Zinny. Fullback union and that corner. Okay, Zinny. Ain't no, you had that in your locker. Raw. Pep never showed us that one. What happened to Eddie? He's not in the squad, man. He got injured towards the end of the last game. Martinelli up top. I let my keeper know, don't be touching me after spitting on your gloves. Never thought about keepers' gloves and spitting. You always see them rubbing opponents' heads with them. Bro, it's crazy. Wait, what do you mean? Marcel, shut it. Just go away, mate. Short taking corner, come on. Smith Rowe came on for Trossard. I see someone asked that. Delivered. Again. This Neto, brother. There's no way, there's no need for you to do all of that. Right, you're the captain of Bournemouth. You've been there for 2 secs. Come on, man. Come on, boys. Not today, man. This is when the pressure starts to build for Arsenal. As the time goes on, opens the way up for a second for Bournemouth. Again, the counter-attack Bournemouth do look threatening. That's one place we're going to have to be switched on and remain switched on. If you haven't smashed the like button, you know what to do, people. Commentator just said the second fastest goal in Premier League history. Probably is, but let's just make it nothing, you know. Let's just make sure that's that. That's that. Take the 3 points. They can have that. Gabriel. Zinchenko. Smith Rowe. Vieira. Smith Rowe. Part to be passing move breaks down once again. Gabriel wins the first Partey man on. Does well to give it back to Gabriel. Saliba. Odegaard. And I guess this is the catch-22 of having, you know, players that want the ball to feet. Odegaard's got it from Saka. Corner kick. Come on, ref. It's all a mad thing right now. Corner kick, ref. Are you seeing the pulling and pushing? Short taking corner once again. Odegaard. Goal kick to Bournemouth. 1-0 to Bournemouth, folks. Once again, they scored within the first probably 9 seconds. 90, either 9. Let's just say 20 seconds, man. It was quick. Marcel, we can be stressed. Where are you? You know what? Liverpool are specialists in stress. Firmino's even busting out. Meaty ballers like that. Stop it, man. Couple little wins on the spin and you're like 6th and you're chatting. We're still ahead of you, mate. You think Liverpool are going to do a mad rebuild? United and City are going to spend. Chelsea are going to do all right. You think you're going to do all right? You can still have Oxlade-Chamberlain and them duds there, mate. You never walk alone unless you're Joe Gomez against Madrid or anyone half decent. To be fair, Bournemouth are doing what you lot couldn't do, taking the lead at the Emirates. You lot could learn from them. Maybe Klopp should step down and take in Gary O'Neill and need the former Middlesbrough lad. You wanted a reaction, Marcel. You got it. Now's not the time to be stressed. Am I anxious? 100%. Odegaard. Zinchenko. Smith Rowe, apologies. Zinchenko, now I got the right name. I guess there's a catch-22 of having bare technical ballers. No one's really direct. No one's really savage like that Tomiyasu. Half-decent knock. Come on, boys. Fight for it. What are we waiting for? Appeals for a handball. Yeah, y'all boss us, please. Football gods, please. Football gods, please. Brown envelopes. Edu, get it paid. Half-hearted appeals. I don't think it was, but draw the lines. Oh, Saka. Oh, maybe like odds in the dirt. Touch that. Oh, ref. I'm reaching. I'm desperate, but I think it is. Oi, ref. Oi, ref. Please. Everyone, leave him alone. Leave the ref alone. Let him talk in the headset, the Bluetooth. Please, ref, please. Arsene Wenger, please. Chat to them. Please. 100%, ref. 100%. Okay, prayers weren't answered. Throw in to Bournemouth. Look at me. I didn't think we'd be doing this on a Saturday. Ref, how long's the throwing taking? Ref, how long? Ref, how long? And it weren't there. Guess we're going to have to do this the hard way. Boy. Tomiyasu. Saka. It's looking like square pegs in round holes, man. Gabriel. Partey. Have to change up the thing, man. Xhaka at halftime, please. Fabio, I can't like Benjamin as well, slightly. Nothing to do with Tomiyasu. Fabio's been a bit anonymous. Tomiyasu doing okay. It's more of a skill set thing for Tomiyasu. Or slightly, do you put Tomiyasu left back, put Zinchenko in midfield or something? But then again, that's kind of dead with the sub we've made. Gabriel backing himself in possession. Gets it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, drive at them, man. This is a good passage of play. Okay. Never offside. Never offside. Is it throwing for Arsenal? Surely. Thank you, ref. Shameless settings, man. Of course I'm reaching. Of course I'm reaching. Team's losing, mate. Of course I'm reaching. I want everything. Eddie Guerrero lifestyle. You'd be reaching as well. Where Liverpool are, mate. Tomiyasu. Saka, again, you know, if I had the criticism of Tomiyasu, Saka's picking up the ball where there's 10 men around you, really. It's kind of meaty. When Benjamin White's there, he's in behind. If you're Bournemouth with a back five, you don't mind that. Ugh, I don't know why the camera zoomed in on Saka spitting there, but it did. It didn't stop us beating them early in the season, and we can, but different games, different methods, man. This is a completely different game. They didn't even start Solanke there. There's enough out there to get the job done, but by that logic, you know, you wouldn't have a 25-man squad with players that, in theory, all have different strengths. It's another one, kind of. This is how the Everton game kind of started, where sat here wishing that maybe if there was a striker that's about 6 foot odd, where he could be a bit more direct and still do the techie stuff, it'd be all right, man. What we did earlier in the season is irrelevant, bro. This game right now, we've had 7 shots, 3 on target. They've had 2 shots, 2 on target, and have the lead. There's enough out there to get something out of the game. But I say dickhead thing. There's subs, there's Solanke, allow it. If I see you do skills. Tomiyasu, switch on, mate. You know Solanke isn't going to take it, so switch on, boys. It's an elite time wasting. Come on, now we have it back. Oh, the God, that's not good enough. Saka, that's not good enough, boys. This is not good enough. Bit emotional, bit nervous. Don't think we're going to get one before half time, so we're going to have to. Oh, this one. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, thank the Lord. Who is that? I need to praise you. Gabriel. Martinelli, pass it, man. No one needs to be a hero. Thank you. Odegaard, let's go. Saka once. Always force Saka out wide. Far too much there. Saka down this right-hand side. What can he make happen? Bukayo done well to find Odegaard. Someone's got to buy a raffle ticket, though, man. Smith Rowe touches it to Zinni. Oh! This game can be cruel, man. I don't think that was ever on target. But good football. All in. Dealt with. I thought Zinni was going to hit that. Then I remembered he's left-footed. He was never going to bang that first time. Saka. Odegaard. Give back to him. Odegaard to Zinchenko. Look at the run from Martinelli. Zinchenko, Lengi. Oh, he tried to live a movie. Gabriel's kept it alive. Pardon me. It's on this left-hand side with Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. Zinchenko. Bukayo. Odegaard. Tries a shot. Fair enough, man. Bournemouth have been very good defensively. Blocked by a Bournemouth defender. Saka on this wide right-hand side. Cuts in, finds Odegaard. Odegaard. Cute pass. Too much, though. Tomiyasu, keep that alive. Hit the deck. Don't bottle it, Tomiyasu, man. Oh, look, man. Look how they're moving. That's good from Beeling. Saka, you shouldn't have let him out there. Saka's moving a bit gingerly. Saliba wins the header. Partey will get up, pick up the seconds. Thomas Partey. Fabio Vieira and Tomiyasu, the options. Tomiyasu plays a 1-2 with Partey. Fabio Vieira begging Partey for the ball. It's primarily been down this right-hand side, really. Bukayo. Oh, Smith Rowe should have hit the deck, you know. Need a bit more from the left. Adam Smith clears it. Throw into Arsenal Football Club. Ref, take this shoot off the bench, man. Again, he's doing this time wasting thing. Who is this left back? Just keep calm, boys. Just keep calm, man. Just keep calm. The calmness is going, though, because it's looking like a second half job. Boy, credit to Bournemouth. They've taken the lead. They've been great defensively. They've weathered the storm. They've wasted time where they can. You have to keep it real, man. They've done well. They've reacted to losing 4-1 to City. They've got Liverpool next week. They're doing what they need to do to fight to stay in the league. For us, well, we shot ourselves in the foot in the opening minute of the game. There's been a good reaction, but we've hardly knocked on the door of Neto. Yeah, we've been in possession and that, but yeah, Tomiyasu, good play with Martin. Tomiyasu, what's that? Arteta, Benjamin, please. Tomiyasu, my guy. Still, you know, it's not the game for you. Please, Benjamin, half time. What was that? I don't want to hear nothing about players that are not involved in this and that. You don't need to fix it. Shout out to Gary O'Neill and Middlesbrough. They're doing their thing. You have to be fair to them. Make sure you lot are thinking about your halftime notes, people, and what you lot have to say at halftime. Wait, we've had 35 touches in their box. We're not knocking on the door of Neto yet. That's ours, ref. Can play, but Neto ain't had to do nothing. We've been robbed of a pen potentially, but I don't. Obviously, I was reaching. I don't really. It probably was a pen, but I don't really care about that because forget the pen. What have we done enough to win? Have we done enough? Short taking corner. Fabio Vieira, bang it, Smith Rowe. Come on, you lot fight. You lot fight. These men are shaky. Martinelli swiped at it. Top party. Hit the deck, please. Someone dive. This is where you need Alexis or Luis Suarez or someone that's just on just being shameless. We're a bit too honest. This is what I'm talking about. Neto, what real saves has Neto had to make? Odegaard's technically made him had to make a save, but he ain't put him under sustained pressure. The ball's been in Bournemouth's box. There's been a couple nervy moments from them, but yeah. I think for Tomiyasu and Fabio Vieira not taking advantage of the opportunities today. I think Xhaka needs to get onto the fray, personally. I think you need Xhaka. If I was Arteta, I'd be surprised if either Xhaka or Benjamin don't come on. Not that Vieira's a bit anonymous, but he's not playing terrible, and neither is Tomiyasu. But it's become clear we're not going to get no. I hope he can, but there's not going to be much change from Tomiyasu in an attacking sense. Tomiyasu wins the first. Vieira wins the second. Partey's done all right today. Not really too many options for the man in possession in key areas, man. It's a lot of time in football, but if it continues like this, boy, pardon me, Zinchenko, Partey, play swap, Saka, come on. Bukayo. Saliba. What was you doing, Saliba? That was stupid. That was stupidness. That was stupidness. It's a goal kick, says calm, but that was stupidness. I don't want to see that. Big up yourself, Saliba. What are you doing? You're better than that. Blind kicks. That'd have been your fault. What are you doing? You could, bro. Come on now, man. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. What are you doing? What are you dealing with? That's Joe Gomez stuff, man. We don't do that around here. Martinelli swaps it to Saka. Come on, man. By God's grace, we'll win the game, bare goals, and this will be just a little watershed moment. Bournemouth deserves it. They're playing closer to their potential than us. Yeah, I don't know about... I mean, we will never know Trossard's injury. But yeah, man. I'm calm. I'm more worried next week away at Fulham. I am as well, but man, need 3 points. If you're worried, we need the insurance. I don't hear nothing about tiredness, man. Yeah, 35 million for Solanke. He's looking like one. 8 corners, man. Need a thingy. Oh, my, allow it. Saka. These men are on this, man. Aerial duels, Bournemouth are prepared for that. Oi! Ref! Oh, I didn't think it was, but you have to call it ref. Tomiyasu. Oh! VAR, please. It looked like someone swiped his legs. Ref, that's dangerous play there. Looked like there was an elbow as well. Gabby Martin. Oh, ref. Oh. How many? I don't know about the Nelson thing yet, but Xhaka and White would be 2 for me. Oi, ref. Oh, my days. He's kicked his ass. He's kicked his blood. What? Come on, ref. Pattern up the VAR, please. We need to start paying our membership, man. Stop fighting the system. We need to start paying our membership. We need to start paying our VAR. It's peak for some people. I haven't seen Arteta in a hot minute get the pen out. He's got a pen and booklet out. His peak. Someone's going to get in trouble. Bro, nah, I can't lie, man. 2 pen shouts, but we're reaching, bro. We haven't played to our full capacity. Come on, God. God, if you love us, please, man. Let us clark this one in, please. Marcel, I thought we'd have scored. Of course, man. Marcel, I've got nothing. We're losing. You're getting onto my team. All I've got is Joe Gomez and Hudson-Odoi strays. It's not even fun getting at Hudson-Odoi anymore because he's not on nothing. He's an influencer. He's not a footballer. I mean, Partey and Odegaard have the capacity to test the keeper, but you'd imagine this is one from the training ground. It's got to be something, nothing short of fantastic. Don't worry, Odegaard. It's calm. It's calm. You lot, just getting at half-time now, man. Just getting at half-time, man. Just get this cool, man. Odegaard's had 5 shots. That's cool, man. One needs to get Rast in the back of the net, man. Shots hype. Neto ain't been under no sustained pressure. And as you've seen, a bit like Everton away, Bournemouth look a bit shaky defensively. Neto with the goal kick. Credit to Bournemouth, man. Ref. All right, hands down, Saliba. Gabriel can't. I mean, when it's getting to this physical fighting thing, we're in trouble, man. Shut up, Solanke, man. Get up, man. Pussycat. Tomiyasu going forward. Gabby Martinelli. Does well. Release it, though. Release it. Well in. Gabriel once. Big Gabriel once. Carrying it. Fabio Vieira in the pocket. I can't lie. Vieira. I haven't seen you today. Tomiyasu is just not your skill set, man. Gabriel's found Saka. Saka make a meal of that. Well in, Saka. Strong lad. Tomiyasu, come on. Bit of quality, lad. All right, we're not going to do the crossing thing yet. It's calm. Saka. Delivers. It's a corner, though, ref. Thank you. This is all it's been. Man, Gomez is shit, bro. Like, you didn't look like, bro, if you're starting against Real Madrid, it don't mean nothing. Kalas, bro. Corner kick to Arsenal. Zinchenko, this short thing's not going to bang, man. Okay, Martinelli, come on. Come on, get up, Martinelli. Get up. Let's not feel sorry for ourselves. Keep going, boys. Yeah. We've just been our worst enemies today, man. Not been patient in either box. You know, Ramsdale's made the save of the game. And it's half time. Beeling, who was crap against Man City, as usual, finds his boots. Trossard is injured. Arteta, it's a big half. Look, Adam Smith is smiling with the ref and that. Cherries, you know. Two changes for me, man. Trossard's loss was huge. Again, there's no Eddie as well, really. You know, he's got no Jesus, no Eddie, Trossard injury. But again, injuries are not unique to Arsenal, man. I don't hear nothing about that, if I'm honest with you. There's enough in the team to get something done. I wouldn't begrudge Arteta if he plays the same team in the second half, considering he's had to bring off Trossard for Smith Rowe. But me personally, You know what, Tomiyasu might, as we're trying to press for this equalizer, we need defensive options in it. So Tomiyasu could stay on, but just because Benjamin White goes forward a lot more and he connects with Saka a lot better, I think Benjamin White and Xhaka have to be the team. If it's for me, immediately. We can have all the corners, all the possession we want, but yeah, man. I don't want to hear. We should have had penalties, but Meady, man, away from the pens, have we done enough? No. So it's enough. We can let's not do this thing. Let's not do this Arsenal thing, people. Where we was done dirty against Man United, against Brighton, against Southampton, against Brentford, and so on. But 9 times out of 10, and obviously the difference with Leicester, we won the game. The difference is, if we're honest with ourselves. Again, let me stop the timer. Sorry, let me stop the timer. Yeah, VAR should do the right job, but away from that, have we done enough to score goals today? No. So I don't want to hear us getting onto the ref and all of these things. We haven't been efficient. Arteta has been waffling about being efficient in both boxes. We weren't efficient from 13, 14 seconds. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the runners. That's terrible. Man are ball watching. Partey, Gabriel, Saliba. Everyone in that team is sleeping for that. We've been susceptible to counters again. As much as it's all been Arsenal in this first half, and it's all really been played in their half of the pitch / their box. Ramsdale's had to make the save of the game. So Ramsdale's made the save of the game. They've taken their chances. We can waffle about penalties. Have we done enough? No. And as you've seen, we can be our best friends or our worst enemies. We've let ourselves down so far. All we need to do is keep cool heads and see what can be salvaged in the second half. If not, mad tick. Poor half, too many touches again, slow building, allow all the ref, etc. Just excuses. I'm never confident when he's on it. Who's that? You guys should win. It's Bournemouth. They've been getting slapped. They're not getting slapped today, man. DG games are won on fine margins. That these incorrect decisions have a massive impact. Yeah, they do. But across a 90-minute game, are we going to waffle about that? Are we going to waffle about that? They put the ball in. I don't know anything about that. I know football's a simple game. You need to keep balls out the back of your net and you need to score more than your opponent. Sunday league, rightly or wrongly, you're taught not to rely on refs. So if you remove, all right, cool, you can say we should have had pens. Have we done enough to score? Have we had any real clear-cut chances? What highlights is there from Neto? There's one from Ramsdale. Enough said. So we can waffle about the rest. I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's an idiot thing, man. It was, Marcel, as I said, that was one straight off the training ground from Bournemouth. Bournemouth deserve all the praise. They've been solid defensively. They've wasted time. Yeah, they've looked a bit shaky defensively on occasion, but we haven't taken advantage of any of these things. You have enough to win this game without the need of pens, but if they play like this, the game is the game. I don't know if you should have got a pen for Gabriel. I never saw that. I can't comment. Tomiyasu and Vieira off. White and Xhaka or Jorginho on at the least. Danny Bournemouth went. I don't know what that is. Big up yourself, Chris. Boy, just got to do a lot better. DJ, I've been driving and missed the first half. Can you give me a rundown of what's going on? Conceded an early goal, been played in their area, been played in their box, but haven't been efficient or effective in cutting them open and ultimately scoring to the capacity we can. We've got it in us. We've scored 4. Scored 4 in our last game. We've scored a lot of goals against sides, but it's not been good enough. Ramsdale's been a passenger for the whole game. He's had to make a bigger save than Neto. What bad save has Neto had to make? Cool, Odegaard's had a couple of shots into him, like weak efforts, not even getting at Odegaard, that he's technically saved. They've wasted time. They've been defensively switched on. They've got 4-5-1, 10 men behind the ball, 11 in their half. We knew what time it was. Bournemouth looked threatening on the counter-attack as well. Right, is needed. Yeah, we didn't need to sign any more strikers in Jan. Don't change anything until the 60-65 minute. Let's see how the second half starts. Keep the same lineup. I hope big up the gaffer, but I hope he changes things. Like, you need to change things. Tomiyasu's not playing bad. It's just this ain't a game for you, man. It's not looking like such. Arsenal just need that first goal. If Bournemouth get a second, we are effed. I need Ben White for Tommy Assen. I'll always say it. We need Ward Prowse or a set piece specialist. These corners and free kicks are meaty. Bournemouth, respect Arsenal. Respect Arsenal. We watch face too much when we are playing big teams. Smaller teams with fight get way too much time in our box. Way too casual, not switching on from the first whistle. This is why we need a proper number 9. We're a late minute team. Surely we take 3 points. It's only 1-0. You guys can win it. It's down to mentality. Couple of players seem leggy, especially Saka. I hear that. We did play midweek, but it is what it is, man. If you don't want to be a Champions League team, you're going to be playing on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the Saturday, Sunday. It comes with the territory, man. You are right. Hasn't helped us that obviously Thingy has come off injured. Doesn't help us at all, Trossard, and we hope it's a good case scenario. Probably a game where there's no Jesus for now. Probably wish the fox in the box, Gabriel Jesus, was available, but we've been knowing he's not available. So there's enough out there to get the win. It's not happening right now, is it? Simple as that. Just have to get on with it, man. Boys, we're okay. We'll get in soon. Arteta is raiding up the squad. Excellent goal. We'll come out harder than John Jones. Gonna need Saliba to bang in another screamer. Wenger must be fuming. No excuses from me. Finish your chances and be ahead. Simple. He was decent right back for what we needed at the time. Bro, Tomiyasu is my guy, but you just can't help us break down a low block now. I mean, I hope you can put in a cross and that, but it's not a skill set of yours. Ain't seen much of Zinni this game. But hey. And I mean, for the last few weeks, Arteta has been saying we need to do better in halves of games. Even if you just watch Arsenal, there's been some for first and second halves that are better than the others. Hey, I said slow down certain talks about certain things and just take games every way it comes. Really, just take it one game at a time. So DG, I know we can win today. Even if we lose, I'm not slating the players. We are overachieving at the moment. Just now, if we lose, everyone, even the media, will banter us. I mean, Liverpool get it. Spurs got it for losing with Sheffield United. United, if they lose, the game's the game, man. Forget all the media, man. They can say what they want, man. The 2 pens not given were outrageous. They were. But anyone that's played Sunday League, you're told to get on with it. And way before these little professional footballers, I'm pretty sure they were playing amateur football where the referees were making stupid decisions. Vieira has a tendency to ghost in matches, needs to impose himself. Oh, yeah, come off the go on the bench, man. Second half, different vibes. Trust, lads. I hope so. I know we've not done much, but that's definitely a pen that was below the sleeve. I mean, we the handball one, I think it is, but all right, cool. The Tomiyasu one, I don't get that, but we've been known to expect all of these things. We need to kill these. We need to kill these lower table teams off early. Not comfortable watching us rely on second half equalizers against these relegation candidates. Even more reason to take them seriously. Why can't we have an easy Saturday for once? Don't know, man. I only want Benjamin White on just because, you know, Bukayo, he's on his J's out there. Essentially. Like Saka Saka is not going to be dangerous if he's getting on the halfway line and he's having to try and dance consistently past a lot of players. He's a great player, can do it, but consistently it's an issue. Ricken, appreciate you for resubscribing with Amazon Prime. Come on. Not going to miss playing on Saturdays. We need to bring on Xhaka. Hopefully Smith Rowe gets up to speed. Has looked absolutely ish since he came back. Zinchenko and Zinni just doesn't work since they operate in the same areas. Either swap Smith Rowe and Martinelli or bring on Tierney. Need to stop relying on these refs to help us. We're better than that. Benny Blanca has more link up with Saka. Vieira midfield looking meaty. He may be better off the wings. I think he's a central base player. He just let the game pass him. Just not putting the... Again, there's a 45 minutes. I wouldn't be begrudged if Arteta names the same team to go back out there. I'd prefer changes, but needs to go on. Just think we need to do a lot better, man. And Bournemouth for winning a goal 2-0. Brighton get the softest pen, and Bournemouth are allowed to get a free kick at Tommy in the penalty box because they know they can. VAR is biased against us. Try something different. Stick Saka on the left, Martinelli on the right, Smith Rowe as a false nine. Just a bit more movement. They're waiting for us to slip DG. They can't wait. Certain pundits and that. But forget all of them, bro. They like us, they hate us, and they like us again. Like, I'm not saying you, but it always surprised me in football where people, like, certain pundits and certain people don't like you. Why do we keep looking for their opinions or their validations? Just stick to your middle fingers up at them, really. Boy, it is what it is, man. We're going to have to do something. And soon, or we're in issues, innit? Essentially. But we're in issues already. We've got the capacity to score goals, man. Did we not score 2 in either half of our last 90-minute game against Everton? We've got the capacity, but the difference is them times you're playing with it. Bro, whether Arsenal at the top, the bottom, we're one of the biggest clubs in the land. People are going to talk. Forget that. The players don't really take heed of it. Neither does Arteta, even negatively last season. Why do we care, man? These guys are never going to rate. So why are we looking at that? Believe DG we're going to come out strong in the second half. Need to. Haven't been good enough in the final third to break down this block. I'd entertain swapping Vieira and Odegaard. Could be something. Mix it up and that, but I think I need to I just think Xhaka gives a lot more to the team. He works better with Zinchenko out there. He works better with Zinchenko. It's going to progress the ball a bit better. I think him and Benjamin White. And this is why I said at the start, you can rotate, but you make it harder for us to score goals. With Tomiyasu, unless it's a game we're in the trenches, probably should not be playing. Wait. It's just low blocks, Achilles heel again, or deep blocks. Ben's coming on. Way! Super Mick Arteta, he knows the vibes, man. Big up Tomiyasu. You've been a bit shoddy in the last couple of games you've played, but it's required, man. As the second half started, my stream is not working now, people. Someone bust me a stream. And I think Tomiyasu is one of them, a bit like Tini. They can't be out the team. Not that I'm saying you're going to get in the team, but I don't think these guys can be out the team and then play well, man, consistently. Arteta tried to give game time. It didn't bang. No, shame. It happens, innit? Links, people. Links. Benjamin White is coming on allegedly, folks. So hopefully there's a change there. Hey, one love for that, Where did you post that? Yeah, his second half is back on, folks. Gonna need to email this to myself quickly. One love for that. Email that to myself. Open it up over there. 45 minutes, man. We can talk about new mentality, new hunt, new this. And this is what we say. More time, it's these games that are emotional. Like you saw with Fulham, with West Ham, with Villa times 2, home and away. Obviously, bigger games against Man United and Liverpool were filled with emotions as well. Football's an emotional game. Villa away as well. Leeds at home. Leeds away, apologies. Gonna need to just keep going, bro. Look at this idiot Bielik smiling. Come on, wipe this dirty fat smile off this guy's face, man. How dare you smile at the Emirates? Second half upon us, people, is kicked off. Simple as that. You got 45 minutes to change it. Benjamin White allegedly is on. Yeah, thankfully. Could it have been a thing of starting Benjamin White and then rotating out? I'll tell you, haven't quite got that squad just yet. So, yeah, we're back where we started, folks. Second half is kicked off. Appreciate you lot. We're back in. Big half, need to blaze this Bournemouth side. So when does Arteta start to treat Vieira as he did with Pepe? I don't know what you mean by that. But fair enough. Thomas Partey. Ooh, nonchalant pass. Benjamin White. Odegaard. Come on, blind passes, boys. Defensively again. Well in Partey, man. Partey's been good for his role. Ooh, Partey, if Partey's won that foul, it's crazy. Keep going, boys. '86, bro. You can have as much as the boys you want, but we used to dominate teams for large periods of the games under Wenger. Possession without taking opportunities doesn't mean much. Does not mean a thing. I think Vieira's fortunate to still be out there. Hopefully he can make something happen. Big up yourself, Chris. Surely there's about 10 minutes left before our next change. Gabriel. Steen 2 subs already. Benjamin White's come on for Tomiyasu. Unfortunately, Trossard got injured in the first half, so I don't know what his injury is, but he's come off for Smith Rowe. Saka's giving it away cheaply. And this is why you can't always just rely on Saka. Saliba's done very well there. Bukayo Saka in possession down this wide right. Odegaard shapes up a shot, prevented from that. And that's what Bournemouth have done well, getting out to men early. Zinchenko. Smith Rowe. Zinchenko skips it. Gabriel. We're not ready to be a starter yet, man. Benjamin White. See, look, even that Saka's receiving it in areas he's more likely to harm a player. Odegaard. In very right-hand century, not really too much from this left-hand side of the pitch for Arsenal today. Gabriel sprays it back out to Benjamin White. Benjamin White, lovely touch. Saka. Partey. Benjamin White. Back to Bukayo. Back to Odegaard. Partey. Saliba. Martinelli, don't lose it. Well in, go home. If you can't go for it, go home. Vieira, you playing? Benjamin White into Odegaard. Odegaard puts it across. No one's there. It's a corner, though. Better. But not quite where it needs to be. Need to stop holding on to the ball. 1-2 touch and pass. Stop waiting for these dead men to regroup. It's dead. Boy. 10 corners, man. Need to take advantage of one. Maybe the 11th. Odegaard. Plays it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Can he get his head up? Oh, I like that to Saka. It's another corner. I like that. I like Ben White's energy. Immediately, Saka and Odegaard are involved a lot more. Odegaard delivery. Good communication from Bournemouth. They saw it out for a goal kick. Good play from them, really. Oh, possession don't mean nothing without goals. You can have 90% of the ball. If you don't put the ball in the back, no matter how you try and play football, you need to put the ball in the back of the net. Pep, Wenger, Ferguson, Jose, Sean Dyche, Gary O'Neill, any manager, like they've all got their own different ways of playing and tactics and all of those jazz. But you still have to keep the ball out the back of your net and pull it in the back of yours. Zinchenko, Gabriel, Ramsdale. Ooh. Ramsdale's got history with Bournemouth, I swear. Weren't you on loan there or something? Let me make sure I'm not lying. I'm pretty sure Ramsdale's crossed paths with Bournemouth. Martinelli. Bit predictable. Yeah, you spent it. Yeah, you were at Bournemouth. Into the hands of Neto, folks. Boy. Benjamin White wins the header, but again, there's too many gaps now. And this is the danger as we chase the game a lot more. There's gaps. At some point, do you just put Smith Rowe inside or Odegaard and then put on Reece Nelson? Reece Nelson and Xhaka territory. There's not too much more you can really do. Or Jorginho even. There's not too much more. If football was more lenient with the contact, it would be a better game. I hate low blocks, man. Just play football. But can you blame them? They can't play us off the park. I don't like it, but I can't fault Bournemouth for doing it. It's an effective way of getting a result. And for them, it's a big 3 points because they reacted after getting battered against City. And they've got Liverpool next and some other tough games. And they're fighting for their lives. I can't blame them. Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, into the hands of Neto. Ref, how long's Neto taking there? It's just been Odegaard shots, man. Odegaard the only one pulling the trigger. But Meady, unfortunately. It looks like we got no ideas, if I'm honest. Fabio Vieira, Zinchenko. Oh, boy. Gabriel. At this point, you're just kind of hoping for a point. Partey. Saka. Benjamin White. See, already. Corner kick, ref. Goal kick. Ref, how long is Mr. Neto taking? Right now, Fabio looks like a impact player, man. I can't blame them for wasting time. It's frustrating, but it works, man. Especially because realistically, the linesman isn't gonna pick up on this. Or the better yet, the referee and the co are not gonna pick up on this. Look at that simple long ball forward. No, Fabio, don't foul him. Partey has to foul him. Bournemouth, effective football from them. I can't fault. Bournemouth in possession, folks. Saka, you're gonna get kicked. He tried to bring Saka down. Martinelli, but look, Martinelli's on his own and there's 4 black shirts. It's great for Martinelli, but he's gonna have to get his head up, and I think he's on the hero ball thing. See? Hero ball. Good play, really. Can't begrudge Martinelli, but it is what it is. Sorry, folks. 1 second. Still here. Smash the like button. Keep your thoughts coming in. So by the time I got back, we would have scored, but it's not how life works. Boy, Martinelli should have slipped in Saka. No, I was really there, and plus Martinelli ain't really got the IQ for that, so it was never going to be a thing. It's a bit of a sad one. And again, since the international break, no team has picked up fewer points and scored fewer goals than Bournemouth, so we're on some charity thing. And it's effective from Bournemouth. A couple of teams, Newcastle showed it. Everton, well, not really Everton, but Everton kind of showed it at their place that you can suffocate us and stop us. Partey's giving away a foul. Now you're bored. We can't get frustrated. Approaching the hour mark. We're going to get a goal, but hopefully it won't be too late. I've had enough of playing without Jesus because what is this? Even with Jesus, these sort of performances can still be a thing, you know. Free kick to Bournemouth. A naive team against a street smart team, and it's not even because Bournemouth are necessarily playing amazing. It's just they're managing the game. They're frustrating. Taking long over every dead ball scenario. Bournemouth free kick. Oh, we were so close to conceding a second. They've had better chances. It's a good set piece delivery, to be honest with you, from Bournemouth. 10 minutes into this second half. don't know if Stevens has touched that, but I think it's a goal kick. Oh, they've actually given the corner. Boy, set piece has been an Achilles heel of ours. Corner kick to Bournemouth. Bournemouth 2. Arsenal 0. Shout out Bournemouth. Shout out Bournemouth. You can't hate. They've done everything Arsenal haven't done today. They've looked like a team that's wanted to win a game of football. They've played to their margins. Boy, why is heads dropping? No one feels sorry for themselves. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You have to give credit to Bournemouth. Caught us cold again. What is this marking? Who's meant to be marking, man? I need to see that again, but this is where it comes with zonal marking. Partey hasn't done enough to cut off the man. Partey's lost the runner. Boy, good play from Bournemouth. Shout out to them. Get goals like that change games, and they're already tough to break down. It's over, man. Over, man. Credit to Bournemouth. Street smart. Fighting for their lives. This was the one game I said I'd be disappointed if we don't win. Credit to the Cherries. Because they popped us. Very street smart. Won their battles. Wasted time. Taking advantage. Caught us cold. Twice. Is what it is. You lot just have to go again. And City are laughing, bro. This is, bro. Else, honestly, don't understand how Fabio Vieira is still on this pitch. Not to blame him. I just don't understand how you're still on this pitch. At 2-0 now. Arteta, this is where you need to react. All of you lot were telling me second half FC hype. Allow it. This is our day to hold it. Nah, we don't advocate scapegoating people. Just at this point, you need to make changes. But rival fans can laugh, bro. We've been laughing at them all season, bro. Bournemouth are now up to 16th. Sometimes it's your day to be laughed at, bro. If you don't want to get laughed at, do your job. It's not good enough today. You have to hold the L. Don't deserve to win. Because you're not playing like the team that played on Wednesday. You're not playing like the team that Thingy has played all season. Half an hour left. You're going to have to pull a rabbit out the hat, man. Fabio Vieira. I mean, I'm never going to get at Smith Rowe because you're not fully fit. Vieira, come off now, man. Please, I'll tell. Enough with the Mickey Mouse thing. I don't want to hear nothing about Jorginho and Xhaka carrying knocks and injured. Once you're on the bench, you're involved. As you saw with Trossard, if someone gets injured, whether in the first 30 seconds or in the last minutes, you can play some capacity. Saka. It's too pretty and in front. Blind pass as well. Gonna have to force the issue now. Look at Malik. One little Leeds win and Chelsea fans piping up. Stop it, man. Zinchenko step over hype. Plucked off the foot of Fabio Vieira. Saliba. Benjamin. Saliba. Saka. Bullied off it. Never a pen. Never up. I don't want to know why everyone's shouting. To be fair, big up Martinelli. Don't shoot. Don't do the hero thing. Thank you. Smith Rowe. Zinchenko. I mean, this doesn't, again, this fancy, it's a bit of a double-edged sword because when we just play in front, it fancies Bournemouth. If you cross it, it fancies Bournemouth. So I don't really know what you lot could do, but I don't know, man. It's for the gaffer to sort out. Fabio Vieira puts a ball in for the 20th time today. Half decent ball. No one challenging. I told you, look, don't talk about no title challenge. Beating Bournemouth at home ain't for everyone. We slapped these man 9-0. That's great for you. Beating Arsenal at the Emirates ain't for everyone. You lot didn't beat us here. Do you think about that? What did y'all? But the man's drawing out Eddie and Ketia. To be fair, Eddie's got nothing to do with this. He's chilling in Lewisham. Partey, pocket picked. You lot must have done edibles before this game. Like, we're sleeping, man. Some people are still waiting, still eating their cornmeal porridge and that. Like, it's mad. Frying, planting and that. Like, it's lethargic, man. Deserve to lose. You got to be honest. Big up Brighton. Big up Bournemouth. Bukayo Saka in possession. See, look, well, Stevens almost pulled it through his own net. Imagine if you lot woke up today. Imagine. Boy, corner kick to Arsenal, folks. Neto under no pressure, spill it. So there has been little occasions. Swear down. Get the ball. Top Partey. Get the ball, brother. Get the ball. You cool. You did something today. You can say, all right, you made up for going to sleep at that set piece. Get the ball. Come on. All right. Optimism again. Let's just get a point, man. This is a humble thing. Let's just get a point. Humble thing. Humble. Sometimes if you can't win, don't lose, man. DG's 10 years behind. Sorry, internet gigahertz nerds. What do you want me to do with this tube tick? There's nothing I could do, lads. There's nothing I could do. Lads. Bro, 3 points a biff today, bro. Like, Bradley just 3 goals. Smith Rowe assist. Shameless. Yeah. Shameless. Okay. We're leaving with something. Bro, this Neto you, man. I'm sorry, but you see if I had a pound coin and I'm in the fans. Not me, him. I don't advocate that. That's great, man. FIFA jabs, I'll leave you to do up calculations, man. There's the youth that got released by Arsenal. I don't want to hear nothing about we should have had penalties. We should have, but we shouldn't have been playing like this. Should not have been playing like this. Don't want to hear nothing. Yes, we should have had pens, but I don't want to hear nothing. What's that? Partey's 3rd goal this season. I see a couple Spurs fans laughing. That's 3 more goals than Richarlison. Don't want to hear it, man. Crazy how just every team using time wasting a low. But I mean, it's natural. You know, if you know there's kryptonite to a team, why not? You lot would die for Partey. We took your best midfielder, Jorginho, Malik. I don't want to hear it from Chelsea. I know we're losing that we're holding our L, but I don't want to hear it. Ryan Fredericks, an ex Spurs and West Ham lad, clamping, man. Boy, Fabio Vieira loses it again, bro. How are you still on this pitch, man? How? They say you're most vulnerable when you've just scored. Ramsdale again, bro. Arteta. I like Fabio. It's just not the thing today, bro. It's emotion. Bro, Saka's lost it as well. People, please. Guys must have went out today, man. Must have went out today. Sorry for Ramsdale, because for all his faults, and there are times he does a madness, but this is one of the times where there's also times when he does very well and he doesn't get a clean sheet. Why didn't Bournemouth play like this against C? Because he didn't give them the opportunity to. Do this. We are ramping. And Arsenal fans are going to do this thing about VAR, it kills us, we're being done dirty and this and that, which is true, but, bro, it's just compensating because we haven't done enough over the 65 minutes so far. Anyone who says we have, you're lying to yourself. Saliba. Anyways, 25 more minutes for you lot to pattern something. Credit to Bournemouth. Form goes out the window. You can't disrespect sides. I'll be vexed because this is the one game you should be winning. Smith Rowe. Fabio Vieira. He's not on this. Arteta, please, man. Well in for winning it back, Fabio. Well in. You know what? It's just not your day today, man. We need cool heads. Smith Rowe's been found by Zinchenko. Zini. Pattern, please. Oh, who's backing it, though? No one's backing it. Well in, Odegaard. We have never a foul. Come on, turn it up now, lads. Odegaard. Why do we love making life hard for ourselves, man? Zinchenko. Oh, Saka. Can we dive? Yo, what was that, Saka? Hudson a day. Goes to Hudson a day. Saka, don't watch that. Stop looking up. The Lord don't want to help us, man. Solanke's actually done very well defensively, if I'm completely honest with you. And on another day, probably has about 2 goals. Just not my game management toilet today from us. Game management toilet. Gotta be ever, bro. Nelson needs to cut. Need to change up something, man. Need to change up something. I think Solanke's coming off actually. Oh, now he's getting a bit of juice. The players are back in the prime juice. What's wrong with Xhaka? I don't know. I have to assume it's I just have to assume it's a tactical decision because he's on the bench. Maybe he's carried a little knock and niggle and all these things. But this is why I'm not advocate of just changing the team for changing its purposes. We're still naive. Come on, Nelson. Hey, Len, please. Please. Another one with more goals than Richarlison in this league. That's all I got, man. I have to admire it, Bournemouth. Elite time wasting once again, man. But certain man are squad players, and you know, you don't want some of these men to rock up in your Europa League and just play for the sake of it, man. Not on just playing Donnies for the sake of playing, bro. I forced it, ref. Stop the game. Someone pushed the shoot off the pitch, man. He scored. I don't even know your name, Rothwell, whatever. Fair play. You got vapors on. Someone rapping. Brighton are amazing to watch. Big up Brighton, man. But forget all of that. Arteta, you're violating. Smith Rowe off. You're violating. If God helps us bust case today, I'm a happy man. But as they say, if you can't win, don't lose. Arteta, you're my gaffer, you know. But I need something today. Thomas Partey wins the ball. Saliba. Come on, White. Fullback union. Come on, man. Come on now, man. Do you know what? Forget all of this, man. Forget all of this. I'm not happy. Come on, boys. Come on now. Where's our desire? Come on, boys. Zini, come on. All right, extra gears now. Reece Nelson in possession. Gabriel, you've been good today, man. Unfortunately, what Partey? Is he going to leg? Oh, Partey chopping, man. It's a Banduli run from Partey. He's found Nelson. Nelson delivers. It's been backed out. It went in. Yes! Oi! You scored that on Benny Blanco. What a time to get you first. The fullback unions. Boys, switch on. It's unacceptable today. Look at Arteta. No smiles. Come on. Switch on, Benny. Benny don't even know how to celebrate. Boys, switch on now. One more. I'm not happy. We should have had a pen. Now we run that pen thing. Reece Nelson as well. That's the gaffer. That is the gaffer's substitutions. Don't question Arteta. Oh, you shouldn't have started this. You shouldn't have started that. Amazing. Let's go. Hey, what? Did it actually go in, though? That was Mickey. What? Did Benny score? I don't even know what happened. I don't care how we scored. Just that. We see what happens when you test these keepers. He's shit. Come on, boys. Instant impact from Nelson Dino. What's that? More goals, more assists than Hudson a day. You see what we did? Slap it. What is it? VAR thing? God allow me, please. Okay. I got shook. I thought VAR was coming with a shake. Camera angle scared me. Boys, they're crumbling, man. Rothwell. You thought you scored, didn't it? And it was a madness. Let's see time wasting now. Come on, man. Boys, don't let me down. Don't let them nick something. Because it will be a kick in the teeth. We have not played well today. We have not started the game well today. We have shot ourselves in the foot several times. but we need to keep going. Marcel, what's the score? My team don't do this idiot thing, man. It's not always how you are at your best. It's how you are at your worst. I don't mind having a dead channel, Peter, man. The very fact that you're commenting is helping with the engagement. God bless you, man. Big up yourself. What a nice guy. Fabio Vieira, come on. Aye, it feels like we're going to... Aye, Fabio. Aye, Saka. You know you're the star, boy. You have to make something happen. Aye. Where's the people talking nonsense? Talking nonsense. Fair play your backside. Shut up, man. Don't bread. Football's a humbler and all this nonsense. Shut up, man. God allow me. Don't let them score a third. Boy, Zinni, everyone, if you're left-footed and you're on this pitch, I need to see magic. You see why Benjamin should start. Big up Tomiyasu, you're my guy. But this is why Benjamin has to start. Big up Thomas Partey as well. He's been good today. He's been good. Man are hiding. Too much noise and all these things. In my opinion, Bournemouth are the best team in the league. And they listen, I can't be bothered to cap, man. I can't be bothered to chat nonsense to you lot. I can't be bothered. They're not, are they? Come on, Martinelli. Vieira with the flicks. Okay, Nelson, show them, Nelson. Ref, we need to call everything. Gabriel seeing the lights. Okay, I thought he's going to shoot. You had me fooled. Nelson, step overs, man. Wavy stuff. South London techers, please. Zinni, please, man. Zinchenko, please. Someone, man. Allow me. I need 3 points. I don't ask for much in life, you know. Thomas Partey. Saliba. Saka. Oi. Oh, no, I'm making bare noise. Ref, something. Ref, please. I don't even know what happened there. Pen. Corner. Solanke, clamp him. No foul. No, that's great play from Solanke to evade Gabriel, to be fair. You know what, Solanke, you've done well. You're better than Hudson today. Maybe Chelsea should have kept you still. Lick the post, man. It's not good enough, though, because where was this? You know, if you can't win, don't lose, innit? Shameless. Woo. This is a serious toxic relationship based on this 90 minutes so far. 73 minutes. Come on, man. It's not over till it's over, man. Xhaka, get warmed up for me, man. You got a screamer there. Eddie, come to the Emirates. I know you're not in the squad. Just put on your boots, man. Man United settings. Partey. Zinni, use the right peg. Trust it. Odegaard, please. Wavy stuff. Bang it. Pardon me. Vieira, come on. Vieira. You're not ready. You're not built for this. No foul, Nelson. That's too easy. That's 4 or 5 Arsenal players. That's a great foul to win from the Bournemouth lad. That's too easy. Way too easy, boys. Saka, I would have been, I don't even know. Saka, it's come back to Saka. Saka, that's where he should have dived, you know. Has it hit his hand, in fact? Come on, boys. God, please, man. Please, man. Just don't lose. I can take a draw, innit? Like, it shouldn't be a draw, but just don't lose, man. I can't lie. I know my phone is popping off in the WhatsApp groups. I can see myself being added. I just don't want to get buoyed. I would love to win, but I just want to live to fight another day. Martinelli, he's in. Brazil. Oh, it's too much on it. Ref, is that corner? I think it come off the defender, you know. I think it took a little knock. Linesman, I think it took a little knock. I think it did. Partey's been good today. I can't lie. You have to hold your L for one of the goals. Martinelli, lovely, but you got to keep it down, lad, man. Did it take a touch? No. Bro, blood pressure is not good, man. I don't want to talk about the 2 handballs because even with, listen, VAR is what it is. We should have had them pens, but we should have done a bit more. Now, this is the first time we banged on the door trying to score goals. There was bare foreplay in the first half. Now we're actually trying to get a little, you know what I'm saying? Bournemouth in possession. Gabriel, don't think you needed to do that. Zinchenko, come on, bro. Partey's got you out of that, man. Partey, you've been good today, man. You lost your man for the set piece. Unlucky. Saka on this right-hand side. Unlucky, man. But again, we're putting a number of crosses into the box and no one's really even getting onto them. You're a funny dude. Hey. I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. DJ, I'm convinced Arsenal love to do things the hard way. We love it. We love it. But this is what you sign up for when you got young players. Odegaard and Vieira on the wrong wavelength. The counter-attack. Zini, make the foul. Because it feels like there's a sucker punch for both teams here. It must be great for the neutrals. Be amazing if this was on TV and not on 3 p.m. kickoffs here in the UK, blackouts and that. Partey, that was Banduli Partey. 24 attempts, 6 on target. We have got 2 goals. So we're relatively efficient, but reality is we haven't done enough. Bournemouth have been more efficient. They've had 4 shots, 4 on target, and 2 goals for their troubles. We switched off for those 2 goals. You can't do that in this league. Saka. Bobbing and weaving, twisting and turning. Benjamin White, the real right back. Shout out Tommy Yasu. When it's time for the trenches, it's you. Might have to play centre half. What? Oh? No. Boys, ref. Why am I even doing that? I'm not the ref. I'm not the gaffer, and I don't know what changes we're making. It's a corner kick. Oh, come on, man. Long time since we scored from a corner, man. Long time since we scored from a corner. Please, boys. Taking it short. Yeah, man, I can't lie. You're my guy. I don't turn on my guys, but it's you've done very, very well to play 77 minutes, man. Right now, you're an impact guy, man. You have to go for it. You have to go for it. A draw won't win you the league. I can't talk on league titles. I don't know about league titles and what Arsenal are doing. I just know in football, when you can't win, don't lose. You have to live to fight another day. A draw. I'm not happy with a draw. I wouldn't want a draw. But considering the fact that we're 2-0 down and you could end up, like you've seen at times on the counter-attack, you're chasing that third goal. You end up conceding a third and you get shagged. Would you rather a point or none? Which is a possibility. I'm not. 2 truths can be true, you know. I want us to go for that third. But you need to walk away with a point now, Ramsdale. What's going on, man? Somebody put something in our juice. We love it. We love it. We love turning up fans' blood pressure. We love it. We love it. And I love you lot as a football club, man. Of course, a point is unacceptable, but given the context is, hey, Nelson, please, Odegaard, please, Odegaard, please. I didn't think that was a pen. I didn't think that was a handball. Let me see that again. This could be the third, please. Oh, ref, he's turned his back. Ref, he's turned his back. Ref, you can't turn. He's hit his hand. Brother. Ref, don't shake us. Don't let him leave. Man, don't let this Don leave the Emirates. He should not be leaving the Emirates if we get zanged for this one. That's 4 now. Don't let him leave the Emirates. Don't let him leave this Emirates. Ref, suck your mum, man. And tell your mum to suck hers as well. Because what are you doing? I still don't want to take this excuse, but what the actual flying monkeys now? Nah, we're just getting desperate. I don't know what the calls were for that. We're just acting now. This is scandalous, man. This is absolutely scandalous. This is scandal. I don't know about this next attempt now. I don't know about that attempt. I think we're just shouting now. I don't know about that attempt. I don't know about the latest one with Gabriel. I don't know about that one, but it's just shegs upon shegs. Southampton, Man United, Brentford. Oh. Maybe the check cleared. Maybe the check has cleared. Oh, it's a bro, that's not a. I can't lie, bro. Like, if they I don't even think that's a handball for Beeling. Like, I'm having it. I'm taking it. But again, why for that? But out of all of them, that's what you're investigating, bro. And you're still not giving it. City, congratulations for winning this league. Because half the times VAR has shagged us, we have not done well enough in games. But when you look at it, Man United away, forget that. But Man United away, Brentford, Southampton, today, even though we won, Leicester, what their flying monkeys is going on? What's going on now? You're boying it now. Substitution for Bournemouth. Hurry up, man. Make him come off the closest part of the pitch. Come, who are you? You Muppet, man. Gabriel, push him off the pitch, man. One ugly you, bro. Pause. Ugly you. Look at you. Clapped on. Come off the pitch, man. Django, whatever your name is. Come off the pitch, man. Dickhead. Partey, anyways. Benjamin, make the overlap. Saka's looked tired today. I can't even get onto Saka. You're the star boy, but you can't do it all the time, man. Oh, Odegaard. Can we take a tumble? Can we take a tumble in that box? Can we take a tumble? Hey, bobbing and weaving. It's wavy, Odegaard, but it's wavy when... Okay, found Benjamin White. Oh, it's wavy when we're winning. Right now, I need basic stuff. You must be watching rugby. I don't know what's going on. Scandalous, man. Scandalous. Legs. Yeah, bro. I don't even believe I don't even think the Beeling ones are hype. Like, bro, there's that 4 before that. Martinelli passed it. It's not hero ball today. It's not hero ball. I love it, but yeah. Fabio Vieira. Beeling, whatever his name is, man. Forget him. He's a dud. Nelson ball in. Spandulis. Oh, ref. Saka swipe, that. Boys. Just relax. Up it, but relax. Yeah, Ross, clamp them all up, man. Anyone doing on nonsense, you know what to do. Shout the Twitch gang. Grown and granny. Arteta is too late for this Xhaka thing. Even though Xhaka should be on. Vieira, I'm pretty sure it's you. Big up Vieira, man. You will learn. We don't turn on our players, but come off. Jog, man. Hey, listen, hurry up. Xhaka, come on. Stop all the niceties. Come on, Xhaka. Edge of the area. Scream a lad. Hit it, lad. And what one thing we haven't done today, follow in, bro. Follow in. Expect the keeper to spill something. God, it'll be written in the stars for Eddie and Ketia today. Ref, Partey. Zinchenko, get him. He's Meaty. He'll give it away. Meaty, ref, that's ours. It's not ours. 100% it's not ours. Shameless settings. Boy, no clue what happened there, people, but yeah. One love, regardless. Oh, Ramsdale, what's that? Hey, Anthony, you see you, Anthony. Ramsdale, carry it, Benjamin. Please. Martinelli. Yeah, I saw that. Ramsdale's just moving mad with that sliding thing. Right, what we doing? All right, boys, this is what I'm saying. Calm down. Urgency, but relax, man. Look after the ball. For the galley out there, you could apply this, but a football's meant to be like a girl. You're meant to caress it. You're meant to take your time with it. You're meant to show it appreciation. You're not meant to handle it real rough. Handle with care. Look after the pass. A pass is essentially passing on information to your teammates. When you're pinging it at them like that, what are you telling them to do with it? Relax, boys. Man said I dipped from the stream. Allow me, man. Xhaka Welling. Ref. Other word. Ref. Come on, ref, bro. That's a yellow. It's right. I bad them up now. Let's just start fighting, man. Come on. Ref, you got to book him. Hey, just do something, man. Look at you, Rothwell. Is that even Rothwell? I'm getting onto the wrong guy. I don't even know these guys. Kalasti's own done as well. You know what? Big up the Bournemouth lad. I respect it. Meppen, I respect it. I ain't praying, man. I ain't praying for nothing, man. Just accepting what's being done here, man. It is what it is now, innit? Emotional game of football, man. Reece Nelson. Yeah, David Moyes. I'll be surprised if he's not sacked come tomorrow. He's gone, man. He's done. Thomas Partey. Forcing it, boys. Odegaard. Partey. Benjamin White. Saka. Oi, unleash. Saka, man, you're moving mad. You pinged it with your right, but you got to bring people in, man. Come past that. $15 corners. This is a madness. Ref, watch the pulling. I beg someone just dive now. Saka ball in. It's a decent knock. You have to big up Bournemouth. Reece Nelson. Oi. Did my man handball it or did the camera angle do me dirty? Martinelli. Zinchenko. Someone buy a raffle ticket. Odegaard Leng. Bro, stop. It's not a corner, bro. It's not a corner. That's how Partey was moving 2 years ago. It's not a corner, bro. It's not a corner. What we doing? Ramsdale winner, man. Corner kick settings. Frustrating day at the office, eh? Up to a draw is probably a fair result. I don't want fair, though. I don't want fair. Scandalous, man. And all this PGMO crap, don't come out and say sorry after the game, man. Ref, I hope you're adding all of this on. Ref, how long? Seriously now, you're boying it. Ref, and they're moving the ball. Ref, stop booking people. Johnson, cunt. Bournemouth playing for the friend. Pick up the ball, man. Pick up the ball. Big up Saka. Pick up the ball. Hurry up. Ref, hurry up. This Fredericks guy, man. This is... Ref, come on, bro. Ref, you're taking the mickey now. Stupid disallowed goals, but like again, the variables that we can control. First half, we was on literally from the first couple of seconds, we was on the next thing. Two very different Arsenal styles, still doing this bipolar second half FC. Xhaka has tried to force it. Nelson, take time, Nelson. Well in. Xhaka, relax, please, boys. Everything has to be crisper now. Xhaka, oh, the idea was lovely. There's no runners though. We stolen it from ourselves, man. We stolen it from ourselves because we can come. The refs are doing us dirty, but we ain't done enough over 90 minutes. This win, if we did get it, let's be real. There's a lot of positives, there's a lot of negatives, but it paper over some cracks. I want that, but yeah. Scored 2 goals at 8 minutes. Where was we before that? Zinchenko, stop, man, stop. Zinny. If you're not going to hit the target, allow it now, innit? It's gone beyond all this Tekka stuff now. I need savages. I need demons. I need pressure cookers. I need scumbags now. 6 minutes of added on time. It's over. Ref, are you adding this? I respect it from Neto, but it's killing us. I mean... Not happy, but it's a lot better. Ref, don't take the piss, man. Ref, come on, bro. Look at what man did. Bro, ref, and you man are coming out with 6 minutes. What happened to you? See you, Smith, yeah? Why are you talking to him like your brethren? Is he playing on or not? Stop your watch and hurry up, man. If you're hurt, you're hurt. Is he holding his bullocks? Come off the pitch, man. Wife's probably cheating on you with half of your teammates, especially the IC3s. Allow it, man. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Someone push him off the pitch, man. Come off the pitch. So what was all that, ref? I hope you're adding on extra minute. What was all that foolishness? This is where I start getting frustrated because man are just making up rules as they go along. I respect it from Bournemouth. I'll be asking Arsenal to do the same. Ryan Christie, allow it, ref. It's ours. Thank you, Zini. Come on. Yeah, Moise is gone. Moise is gone. I swear this is Paul Tierney. Wrap him up in the changing rooms, man. You should be allowed to do this. Just turn off the cameras at the Emirates and wrap him, man. I don't hate them. You gotta hate the player, hate the game. There's times Arsenal have to waste time. I don't hate the player, hate the game, bro. If anything, it's the refs. I can't begrudge them. The way Bournemouth has set up has been effective today. Very effective. Very effective. They frustrated us. Obviously, they've been, they've wasted time. They've done all that stuff. But we haven't been as efficient, as effective throughout 90 minutes. Nelson's been on the pitch 2 minutes. Exaggeration. He's been better than Bear, man. The Arsenal that woke up in like the 62nd minute and the one that played the majority of the game prior was not good enough. So I can't get at Bournemouth. I have to look internally. The game's the game. They got battered against City. They got Liverpool next. They got us now. I can't begrudge them. We gave them their goal for no reason. Fine margins. Zinchenko's cross has gone over everyone. Nelson had a very little cameo. I can't blame them for wasting time. I don't agree with it. I can't blame them. Why would I want them? If I'm a Bournemouth fan, why would I want my team to come and try and play Arsenal off the pot? I'm not saying sit back. They've had a goal, but if you sit back, if you try and play football, we're going to pass you off the park and take advantage of the gaps. That's an idiot thing. I don't like it, but I respect it. That's what they needed to do. 3 minutes left, folks. And they're not the first. We saw Newcastle's Nick Pope do it. We saw, Pickford doing it on Wednesday. We've seen it now. I can't break. That's a formula to get at Arsenal. As you saw with the goal, you play direct, you pop it over our heads. You be a stubborn low block sort of unit. We've shown we can break them down, but it's an issue of ours. I can't blame them. Saka, no corner. Partey's had a good game. Nelson's had a good cameo. Not enough people have been like, there's been balls into the box and nobody's just getting on the end of it, man. Few minutes left, man. Surely there's another extra minute. Nelson shot into the hands. A draw isn't enough. A draw isn't enough. A draw is not enough for Arsenal Football Club, but we was 2-0 down. So I'll accept it. VAR has done us dirty. But I can't, there's no point in me sitting here and waffling about Bournemouth or waffling about the refs. Are these factors, the variables that we can control, starting the game well, playing to full capacity. We haven't done that. And now we have some defending to do. Xhaka, God knows why you didn't just take the yellow card there. We're fortunate Bournemouth are quite crap. Still not playing well for 90. And we have not been effective, as Arteta says, or better yet, efficient in the final third. Even if we were to find a third goal, which I hope is the case, which I can't see happening now, unfortunately, because I don't think we're even going to get the extra minute for the time wasting, it would paper over cracks, which has at times happened this season. Odegaard fancies it. Hit a Bournemouth man, committed defending, really. Odegaard, why are you on the floor? Get up. Wait. Newcastle, so not Newcastle, sorry. Man City, the winners of the weekend then. God allow me today, man. God allow me today, man. God allow me today, man. Please, we got one chance. God allow me today, man. It's got to be perfect now, boys. Martin Odegaard on this right-hand side. Allow me. Everything's got... Zinchenko, I beg you, Lengi. I beg you, Lengi. Oh, Bournemouth again. These Bournemouth guys are just so... Come on, boys. Please. We're into added on time. I can't see it, man. I can see it, but I can't see. I don't know what I can see. I'm Stevie Wonder right now. Bare things are happening. Shaka. I beg you, Nelson. Zinni, please, man. If you don't want to score, allow me. Allow me. Don't do this to me, man. We've got a corner. Allow me, man. Because we're flirting with it. It's like seeing a buff babes in the club. She's telling you she likes you. You're talking. She did. Please, am I going to get the number or not? We got one last corner. This feels like Leicester versus Arsenal a couple of years ago. Odegaard. Oh, it's not that. Nelson Leng, South London. Oh! Yes! Oi! Who lenged it? Was it Saliba? What was it? Who lenged that? I don't know what happened. If that was Nelson or Saliba, the bare things happening. Oh! Yes, man! We are shameless. Hey, we do not make life easy for ourselves. But we wouldn't be Arsenal Football Club. Bournemouth, you see what happens when you time waste? You flipping muppets. You see what happens when you time waste? God don't shake, God don't love you. Reece Nelson. Hey, give him his contract. How much days have I sat here doing live streams saying, give the man a deal? All right, Gary O'Neill, you thought you was winning? You thought you was winning? You thought you taking 3 points on Emirates? Fuck your relegation race, my guy, bro. Fuck it. We do this. Slappers. Nelson. You deserve that. Elite cameo. Stay fit, lad. Oi, Beeling. Oi, where's the time wasting now? You thought you lot were going to bang in it? Allow it, fam. Allow it, man. Nelson Leng. Hudson-Odoi, where are you? I saw some Chelsea fans talking nonsense in the comments. Has Mudryk riz up that? That's another one with more goals than Richarlison. Marcel, where are you, Liverpool pussy? Or where are you? Stop talking nonsense. It's a 90-minute game or 98. That we're from Homerton. With the left peg as well. Is that Nelson? You see what Nelson dealing with? Neto, waste time now. And take off my favorite number 13. Get out of here. Referee, SYM. You see what I'm talking to you lot about? The referee has zanged us today. There's been time wasting, but we've still got it done. That is what it's about. I don't want to hear waffling about referees. And what I would say to Arsenal, please, turn off the seat, and it's done. Turn off the CCTV, referee's tunnel, do what we need to do in it. Enough said, because enough's enough. Enough's enough. There has to be repercussions. If you want to do this foolishness, there must be repercussions. We are so bandooly. Benjamin White, Nelson, Partey, Nelson. I want to see you get bare DMs today, you know. Mazzolini's. You thought reason today. Oi, shut up, Bournemouth. What are you talking about to Arteta? What? All right, leave my gaffer alone. God, thank you, man. Saturday has been saved. Never in doubt. Even that 2-0, it's calm. Reece Nelson. And forget your goal, blood. You were sick anyways off the bench. Nelson. Reece Nelson. Mudryk and Richarlison, this is what you need to do. Rise up that. This is what you need to do. Savages. Woo! Hey, Bournemouth, unlucky, man. Played well, hype. Alright, played well. I've been there before when Arsenal played well, but not got nothing. Hype job. It's a hype. Don't believe me, I'm a liar. Poetic justice. I don't blame Bournemouth for not. Adam Smith, you experts, twat. You and Frederick. Beeling. You thought we even gave these men a head start. We gave you a head start. This is what we do. The gaffer just wanted to see the mentality of the team, so he said, you know what, you lot can shoot too. Hey, no smiles from Bournemouth again. Where's Adam Smith? I bet your hamstring's working now, you twat. Hey, I bet it's working now. Neto, I bet you can kick a ball faster than that now. Welling. It's papering over cracks, though. Let's not get excited, though. It's papering over mad cracks. We need to do a lot better. When the dust settles, we need to do a lot better. We need to start the game well. We saved it with half an hour to go. Mad mentality, all of that jazz. But we need to do a lot better. And this is what I mean about football being emotional, people. You can't always look at teams in the table. Even me, myself, I sat here and I said, and I still believe it, and we've done it. This is the one game you can't lose. You should be beating up Bournemouth. But it was a different game to the one we obviously had at their place. We've had bare emotional games, and they've been at this place, really and truly. They've been at the Emirates, Liverpool, Man United, Fulham at home, Villa home and away, Leicester away. And I'm sure I'm missing out hell of them. I'm proud of these lot. I'm proud of these lot. Because it was terrible. The VAR, about 20 million penalties. Half an hour to go. We did what we needed to do. Benny Blanco, what a time to get your first goal. Partey, you kind of switched off for the second goal. You did your thing. Nelson, someone buy my man some Henny, man. Rare Neff as well. No chaser. You need to get lit today, Reece Nelson. You're the king of the city today. Hey, this is how you know God's real, you know. This is how you know God's real, you know. Where's the WhatsApp group? Where's the WhatsApp group? Because I know they were scheming on me. I had a little browse. I know they were scheming. Hey, what? No more Arsenal bans. Hey, what? You thought we was losing? Allow it. Hey. Mikel Arteta's tricky Reds. Thank you, God. This game is too emotional for this life, man. Bloody hell. What is there to say, people? Like, what can you say? Like, what can you say? Like, what can you say? Bro, Matisse, call who? We're not Chelsea, blood. We slap Hughes out here, man. Hughes get slapped at the Emirates. Stop it. We're not you, man. Nelson is not Mudryk. He lengs it. Tell that Aubameyang pussy to come back, get his chain back as well. We're not you, man. Oh, call DG in the 96th minute. Call DG, all these flipping virgin pussy holes we done the gigahertz. Call DG in the 96th minute. Oh my God, we're going to laugh at Arsenal. Like, Mikel, don't do this. Don't do this. Big up to Bournemouth because you did more than certain man. And I don't know why your Chelsea youths are talking because you, man, got put in a package. Potter can't manage. I don't want to hear it. Allow it. Don't ever keep my name out your mouths. We've got different problems out here. Marcel, where's them Liverpool youths? They throw up else because they're losing. Don't want to hear nothing. We do this. Football's a 90-minute game. Tell the man understand that one day. Don't want to hear it. Shh. All right, shout out to Aloha TV. Make sure you're taking care of it. No. It's exciting. It's written in the stars, mate. It's written in the stars. I don't know about winning leagues. I don't pre them things there. I don't know, man. I don't know about Arsenal in the title challenge. I don't know about that. I just know that this moves us closer to 70 points, which should probably get us Champions League football. We take things game by game. We're one of the youngest teams in the Premier League. In many ways, you know, just being better than you was yesterday was winning the league title. I last checked where Arsenal were in August, and we were first alphabetically. If we can take advantage of that, and after 38 games, we're near enough there. Who wouldn't want that? Every single football fan would want that. You know, really, Bournemouth. That's one of the toughest games we've played this season. Emotional, but this team has mentality. It has fight. You know, the true mark of a human man or woman is where you stand in adversity, where you stand when you're backed in a corner. Do you crumble? Do you bitch about refereeing? Do you cry about VAR? Do you get it done? It weren't pretty. But in many ways, it was so ugly. It was beautiful, really. Nelson off the bench. Not worthy, man. Your goal, your assist. Partey, I think you turned up. Benjamin White, you did your thing. Of course, we need to defend a lot better, innit? We didn't perform to our optimum over 90 minutes. We turned it around in the last half an hour. We need to defend a lot better. I did think there was a lot of times there's a lot of crosses and knocks going into the box and we're all waiting. I think even in the first half, Bournemouth were kind of laxy-daisy and we weren't taking advantage. There's many things we need to learn. Shout out to Aaron Ramsdale as well. Once again, he should have a clean sheet today. He's going to be forgotten in this drama. But without his saves, it's a myth. It's a myth. Boy. You thought we're going to lose again this season. We are going to drop points. But not today. Not today. Not today. There's no Arsenal bants today. There's no Arsenal bants today. None of that today. That's not running today. On the 4th of March, we're doing what we need to do. What's the other Premier League results? Because now I can laugh at Spurs in harmony. All right, Wolves lost. Wolves won. Okay. All right, Wolves actually won. It's confirmed. Okay. Dale, don't run. Don't run. Hey, Matisse, Chelsea won against Leeds. That's so good. So good, man. Mad thing. Put her in. Told you, trust the process. All right. Spurs lost. I'm on to you. Make sure you answer. Don't run. Because you were just texting me when Arsenal were losing. Make sure this thing works. What's going on? The chickens got fried in Sheffield and they got fried in the Midlands. Boy, it's crazy. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Spurs, you saying though? What you saying? Heard you lost. Huh? Did you win? What happened? Talk to me, mate. Hey, I know you was laughing. You was laughing when you was 2-0 down, innit? To Bournemouth, obviously, championship. This is what we do.
Bro, Spurs is so dead. I'm asleep, bro. I'm waking up. You can see Torre scoring. I have no idea what your results are. I'm just vexed about Spurs. Spurs is dead.
All right, come to the good side, man. Do a Sol Campbell, man. This Spurs thing is not good for you, bro.
It's so boring.
I was trying to tell my fans, I was just trying to tell my fans about what's that guy you said you watched when you was growing up? That Don, man.
Hey, don't worry, bro.
Yeah, you know, say the Davies, Dave. You know who I'm talking about, man. That brother.
Don't worry, man.
Hey, what you active, Leo?
Yeah, man, it's good. Dead, man.
Hey, you don't talk too tough. But I'm gonna shout you in half an hour.
All right, man.
Say no more. Hey, what do you think of Spurs? Hey, God, thank you, man. Thank God. I was vexed. I was vexed. I was holding it up. I was vexed. Do you know, man, there was people that was getting rubbed out today. Gary never has to delete all them things there, man. Hey, Wolves and that. It's not easy, man. Cool pest control, man. Hey. It's yours. I don't know. What's yours? This YouTube channel's mine, along with yours. It's ours. I don't know, man. I don't know about title challenges, innit? Like, you know, in many ways, Bournemouth played like title challenges. Is it mathematically possible for them to get top 4? If Bournemouth played like that at the start of the season, it's them. Like, this was a hard game, man. I don't know, man. Trying to draw for everything I can out of the thingy, man, out of the Arsene Wenger handbook. Reece Nelson, you're elite, man. I love you, Nelson. You are the love of my life. I love you, Nelson. I'll let you bang. Nah, not quite, but if someone had to, someone from Arsenal, why not? All right, let's scroll the way up, man. I need receipts, man. We're laughing at Arsenal, you know. Man laughed. Man thought the fat lady sung. You know, it don't work like that way around here. It's different. Don't cap. It's free too, mate. We should have had a pen shout, man. Listen. Let them have that. Matisse gonna call you. Call me for what? What has Matisse got to talk to me about? Big up Matisse. You know, if you're going through something, shout me. What's Matisse got to talk to man about? What, you thought Arsenal lost? We don't do that. You don't know what that is to these kind of teams, you know. Never in doubt. It was a comfortable performance, you know. It's calm, like it's calm. It's all good now. It's all good. No one cares about nothing else right now. It's all good. Now our heart rates can all drop. Woo! I was vexed. I love for the super chat. But there's so many comments I can't even see, but I can go find it. Nah, I need to find that, man. Where is it? Someone copy and paste what he said, because that's a vial, man. I need to find that, man. Oh, there it is. Oh, Ryan, I can't find it, but I can see it on my YouTube tab. DG Love what? DG Love Oz. I was in the club and it was 1-0. Came home and watched the boys do a job. All right, big up yourself. Happy birthday, man. Vieira's not washed, bro. Vieira, Tomiyasu, you're still my Achilles. You just were dead today. More so. All right, Tomiyasu going forward. You was BD. Vieira let the game go past you. There's been minimal opportunities handed to players. You haven't taken them today. It is what it is. Nelson off the bench did well. But did Smith Rowe technically get an assist on a shameless thing? Got violed a bit. Elite substitutions from Mikel Arteta. White made an elite impact. Nelson's obviously even the crosses from Nelson. Nelson, you know, contract running down, linked with West Ham. How many times are we streaming all week? And I said, out of everyone, it's probably best Nelson cuts so you can play on a regular basis. But that is someone I'm giving a new contract to. Solanke making who nervous? Who? You think we're getting moved to by these youths? That, fam. You don't do that, man. You don't do that. Big up Deluded, best commentator. Chris, with the best supporters like you lot, man. This Arsenal got a lot of fight in them, and I love it. But DG, we need to stop this survival story. Bro, we make it hard for ourselves. We love it. 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 Like, we've got a fetish with this. I don't know why we keep doing this, but I love my club, man. At least you're being real, DG. I might actually give Nelson a new contract. Not going to lie. Nelson was quality, looked dangerous the whole time. The chickens got fried. I don't hear that, man. The amount of penalties we got denied. As I said, turn off the CCTV. Something needs to happen to the ref, innit? Because people need to understand if you're going to shag us, there's repercussions, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. All the trolls gone, man. Big up to Bournemouth. If you play like that, well, if you play like that, you're not going to win, are you? But I can't, listen, stop the nonsense. I have to big up Bournemouth. They can't play us off the park. They tried to come here. They frustrated us. They wasted time. 5-4-1. They took advantage of our mishaps. They started the game effectively. Obviously, they're fighting for their lives. They need 3 points. Nothing else matters. But they did what they needed to do. They do what is an Achilles heel of Arsenal. We saw Everton try it. And, Pickford was wasting time in both the games we played Everton. Newcastle did it. That comes with the territory. We did what we needed to do. It's not always how good you are at your best. It's how good you are at your worst. And again, several things need to improve today. Several things. The effing way we started that game, unacceptable. Even the fact of after that, there was a good reaction for the majority of the first half. Great reaction. We're getting in behind. We're doing cute passes, but we're not really working, Neto. Second half, next gear. Well, specifically last half an hour. We need to stop that because that has kind of, excluding the Leicester game, that's kind of been us. That was us against Everton. We weren't out of it, but first half and second half, 2 different teams. City, when we lost, 2 different teams. Villa, 2 different teams. And again, we're young. We're going to do this emotional thing, but the players know this, and we're going to have to do better at this. So we take the 3 points. It does paper over cracks. You always want the 3 points first. Anything else second. I'm not with this playing well and losing hype, like what Bournemouth are probably on now. Smash the like button. So there's a lot we need to go back to the drawing board. Rotation players didn't take their chances. You saw the difference. Respectfully to Tomiyasu, if it's not a day where he's in the trenches, he's a bit irrelevant really, because you saw the difference. Forget Benjamin White's eventual goal, but immediately Benjamin White's come on. Saka is receiving the ball in the final third rather than basically on the halfway line where he's sitting there and he's turning and all of these sort of things. We needed that. Fabio Vieira, I think you're fortunate to play the minutes you did. I like him. I'm not the same with Tomiyasu, but I think you're fortunate to get them many minutes. I think obviously you got to cut Smith Rowe a bit of slack, man. He's come off. He's not really been fit. He's got little man minutes this season. I think he did all right. Did he technically get an assist? I might be wrong. Got subbed again. Nelson is man of the match. Forget the goals, forget the assists. You look like one of the only players that in the minutes they've played, you're with the shits from the beginning. You're with it. He was with it. The crosses, probably could have had some more assists. Lovely goal. Think he got an assist or 2. I don't even know. Who really cares at this moment? Partey, I think you were superb. You lost your man for the second goal, but I think Partey was with it as well. Partey, Nelson, I'd even say Gabriel, you lot were really with it from the start. Really with it from the start. Ramsdale, can't disrespect your thing as well. Because for a large part, although we dominated the first half, Ramsdale's had to make the more saves. Neto's just wasting time and all these things. And big up Bournemouth apart from Mr. Smith. I don't know if you're holding your bollocks or you're holding your hamstring either way, boy. You didn't hold on to your lead, did you? You muppet. Absolute muppet. As much as I admire Bournemouth, because, bro, if they can't, it's suicidal for them to try and play us off the park. They did what they needed to do to get the job, to attempt to get the job done. I think there's a lot of positives, but you lost to us, you lost to City. Who knows? Jurgen Klopp's men are kind of rubby this year, so you might have a chance against them, and I don't know what them men are doing. You'd have to ask Marcel. I've all moved the green screen and that, but who cares, man? Woo! Man said, Trolls have put Vaseline again away. Do you think we should keep Nelson? Yeah, If I was Nelson, I probably might look to keep it moving because I think he's at that stage. You've got to remove the emotion. But anytime anyone that listens, I've done so many videos on that. Anytime somebody listens, he says, I want to stay. That's how you stay. You impact the game. There's been little to no talk about Reece Nelson signing a new deal, and his contract is running up. It's all Saliba, Saka, and Martinelli. Go and lay down your marker, because he kind of did something along these lines against Nottingham Forest. He got shagged, obviously, with an injury. We're going to need it. Unfortunately, such is life. Smith Rowe's back. Nelson's back. You've now got Nketiah gone. We hope for the best with Trossard, but we have to prepare for the worst. It is what it is. We've turned it around in the last half an hour of the game. We've reacted to conceding. They scored the second in the 57th. We've scored in the 62nd. We've ended the game with 31 shots, 9 on target, 17 corners, about 20 million penalties denied, and we've got it done. We've got it done. We need to get onto the refs because they shagged us against Leicester. They shagged us today. We got the job done. Obviously, against Southampton, Brentford, Man United, and other teams, we've been done dirty. Big up Ramsdale again. Big performance. And again, I'm upset for Ramsdale because your performance deserved the clean sheet. You never got that. Lovely from us. Lovely from us. 17 corners. They had 1 corner. They had 4 shots and 4 on target. We had 31 shots, 9 goals, 17 corners. And obviously, we scored 3 times. Arteta speaks about it every week. We need to be more efficient and effective in both areas. We got away with it today. And I know on the balance of things, we've scored 3 goals, but we weren't as efficient as we have been this season and can be in that final third. We definitely didn't defend as good as we can. Definitely not. Gabriel saved us 1-2 times. Ramsdale saved us 1-2 times. We've conceded within the first couple of seconds. The second goal is unacceptable. The build up to it, let alone that. But despite all of this, we've got it done. That's what you need to do in this life. Get it done. We've done that. Now we need to PGMOL stuff your sorries and that, because it's comical. It's laughable now. You're boying it. It's lovely to see the Haylen boys doing this as well. Never in doubt. Shameless. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Who was worried? I weren't. I knew this thing was going to happen. Who was worried? Who was worried? Who was worried about this? Who's Richarlison? Must be a cab driver. I heard he works for Bolt or Uber. I don't know them guys. Oh, American Gooner, you're far too kind. One love for resubscribing and gifting out 5 community subs. Ben doing the same as well, man. One love for that. Nelson delivered. In any minutes you get, take your chances. Can't wait to watch the highlights. I can't wait to watch the game again. Nelson has to start next match. I'm not hearing any other talk. I don't know about that. We have to see, man. We have to see, man. I'm a United fan, but Arsenal has been the most consistent team in the league thus far, hence their position in table is where it is. I don't know where we are in the league table, my guy. I just focused on week in, week out. I don't know, man. How do you even check the league table? Is it on the internet? I don't know, man. Where is Marcel? Okay. Get this man some syrup. Matisse, what syrup? What syrup? You talk too much, you nerd. Is that even the real Matisse? It's probably a fraud. But if it is, you're talking too tough. Talking too tough. Talking too tough. I ain't waffling anymore already. Leicester, Grey Potter, man. Matisse, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Make sure, make sure Mudryk scored today, innit? Because Nelson's been on the beach for the majority of the season. Make sure he scores. Richarlison, I don't want to talk about you. You're not worth it, man. I'm only talking at least Mudryk's half decent. Richarlison, you're not worth it. Clutch Nelson. Ross, man, allow it, man. You lot, allow it, man. I don't want to hear nothing. It's been a great stream with you lot. Still can't even Adam and Eve it, man. Yeah, Spurs lost to Wolves. That's a dead man thing. I don't know about that. That's a dead man thing. And it's just the fact of we kept going. DG Makili, you have just won the league. I promise you'll never walk alone, my G. Win that, go win that. I'm not the guy to ask. You have to ask Arteta. I'm just enjoying what we're doing this season. The target was top 4 in Europa League. We just have to keep working, man. If after 38 games, then, like any team would want to win the league. But in many ways, a game like this is winning the league, being better than you've been than last season. We were more dramatically improved side. This could be defined as winning the league. Yes, I come from the school of Arsene Wenger. Confusion tactics. There's a method to the madness. Keep working. Mitty's going to call who for what? Once again, there's nothing for Mitty to talk to me about. There's nothing. Man thought they were going to get viral content. Myth. Myth. Matisse can't call me after he's been ducking. I'm not on the live stream. I'm not on the live streams with Rance and him for the next 2 weeks. I'm busy, but still, never give up, man. But can we start playing a lot better though? Like, I hear it, emotional thing, but like the Villa, and it's gonna happen sometimes in the season. Villa today, I would say Leeds away, Man United to a degree, Liverpool, West Ham at home. There's been better them, but like we need to kind of arrest this. We're doing this emotional thing. Out of the recent games, Leicester's probably the only one we didn't really do it. Everton, we went up another gear in the second half as well. And really, we got the 2 goals at the end of the first half. So I think we need to arrest playing well for 90 minutes, starting games well, because we did the huddle to concede that 9 seconds. That's cool. As I said at the start, Bournemouth are allowed to have, they can have their first or second fastest ever Premier League goal. They can have all of that. I want the 3 points. Great statistic. Man said Odin himself could write that. Man, I did not Vikings. We play better away. Don't know, man. 63 points, man. Closer to 70. That should get us Champions League football. Shameless. I can't believe my eyes, but you better believe it, man. We've got Eddie Trossard, Jesus out, Slim Pickens up front. Nelson may have to start. It's true. It's sad, man. As some players come back, next ones get injured. It's peak. Ben White did his thing. DG, we've conceded a lot of goals at home. Are you concerned? Yeah. And the manner in which we're conceding these things as well, man. But sometimes you have to pull results out, man. In previous years, we would have drawn that game, been waffling about if this didn't happen, that didn't happen. Today, had we have lost or drawn, we'd have been waffling about the refs. And I say waffling lightly, something needs to happen. DG, where are we in the league? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe the Premier League's banned me. I don't know. How do you look at the league table? Is it on Google? I don't know. I typed in Premier League and it says Chelsea won. Credit to them for winning. It says Wolves beat Spurs today. That's all. I don't know how you check that, man. Yeah, don't break up your yard, man. Bournemouth thought they were going to put in a shock performance. Who's your man of the match? It's got to be Reece Nelson. Between Nelson, Benjamin White, and Partey, slightly hail up Ramsdale as well. Love for the super chat. Knackered after that because Bournemouth thought they would leave the block with a point. Empty their pockets and give me the 3 points. Blood, you got to do this, man. We span back. It's different. Woo. Wait, and you know what? How Mikel Arteta still has a full head of hair is admirable because look at the stress man. Even the Bournemouth gaffer, look at the stress man are signing up for. Fighting for relegation, 2-goal lead. Man are doing that. It's a madness. Being a manager is an absolute madness. It must be a great job, but it's a different thing. Cloud9, trust. Nelson overheard them numbers. They're running up for Saka and Ellie and said he wants to eat too. He's got the same agent as Saka and Eddie and Nketiah. So I'm sure his agent would say, yeah, might need a signing on fee. With Nelson, it's like half of these dons. It's a staying fit thing. Because had he have stayed fit, you might have got more opportunities and laid down the marker. Obviously, I'm absolutely vexed about Thingy, man. About Thingy, Trossard getting injured now, and Eddie with a knock. Obviously, we're approaching Fulham away, which we cannot start a game like that over there. There's the Europa League. Boy, stuff like that is how you get a new deal, Nelson. That is how you get your new contract. And it's always lovely when the Halem boys do it, man. Saka, Smith Rowe, Nelson. I'll tell a former Wenger manager. Wenger paid off this stadium and these ex-players, and so proud of these boys. I wish I could cry. I wish I could cry. I feel like crying. I want to cry, but I can't. Oh, lucky Bournemouth, man. 5-goal thriller. Crazy. Literally from minute 1 to minute 0. Smith Rowe and Nelson got an assist. So I said a goal and an assist for Nelson. Big up Benjamin White as well, who impacted the game. I think Partey played well. Unfortunately, didn't make a mistake because it's terrible to concede the corner, but he let his runner go. So we move, man. We move. I think we're all happy. With that being said, though, folks, let's have player ratings, man. Let's instantly get some player ratings going, man. Let's get some player ratings going where now that everyone's had time to cool off. And again, I think it's important to watch games like this again, which I tried to watch games 2 to 3 times because you see different things. let's get the player ratings in, man. Ramsdale, you didn't have much to do. I'm giving you a 9. One of the few players from start to finish that was with it. You was with it. You was with it. Nelson carried. Nelson did his thing. Nelson did his thing. I don't know where these dons are. Ramsdale, I have to hail you up. I can't keep looking at the fact that the keeper had nothing to do. I think you're unfortunate. I have to watch it again, but I think you're unfortunate not to have a clean sheet today. I have to look at your role in the goals we conceded. Maybe could have done better for this for the one Partey lost his runner, but I can't blame Ramsdale for nothing. All I ask is my keeper to stand up to be counted, and he's done that the last 2 games in a row. You've done that. Tomiyasu, I think a 5. You weren't dead, but yeah, man, the cross was Banduli, but meaty, really and truly. You know, you get a 5. Gabriel Saliba, I think a 7. I think you was good today, to be honest with you. Gabriel, I also think a 7. You did well. Zinchenko, a bit more of a quiet day. You was involved and all of that, but I think a 7, probably a 6. But I'll cut you a lot. I'll cut you, you know, your blind 7, probably more so a 6 for me because you are involved. Not quite the Zinchenko. I think obviously when Nelson came on the pitch, it was a different story. But I think for a large part of that game, the right hand side looked like where it was going to come from. Nah, do you know what? I'll hold my hands up if I watch the game again and change it. But I think 6 for Zinchenko. Fabio Vieira. I'm between a 5 and a 4. Do I give man the benefit of the doubt? Again, the emotions were high in the game. I want to watch the game again. I might be doing him a bit dirty, but I think you were dead today, Fabio. You could play a lot better. It's a 4 thing for me. You and Tomiyasu were probably the worst on the pitch, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, that's you. Partey, give you a strong 9, really. I'll give you an 8. You made him. You lost your man, but I think Partey was superb today. He obviously scored. Nah, you know, you get a 9. You made a mistake, but I think you played well from start to finish. He played, but I think he did his thing today, really. You let yourself down from the set piece, but I think you did your thing. So 9. Odegaard, I think a 7. You was quality today, not quite Odegaard that we've seen. I think there was a lot of shots that you was one of the only guys kind of shooting at one point, but there were tame efforts. Bukayo, 5 today, 6 today, really quiet day, really from Bukayo. Saka, Martinelli, 5 today, quiet day, really. You was prodding, you was probing, probably should have scored, but nah, I think it's a 6. You was all right, but it weren't really adapting. Pardon me, Trossard, NA, really, you weren't on the field long enough. Smith Rowe got subbed on and off, done a bit dirty. You got an assist. I think, considering you're not fit, you aren't really going to see that, but I think 6 for minutes played, personally. Who else is there? Nelson, 10 out of 10. Scored, you assisted. I think you should have had more. You crossed a lot. That's what the gaffer's telling you to come on the pitch and do. Affect the game. Can't ask nothing, not a single thing can I ask Nelson to do more. Man of the match for me, 10 out of 10. Who else was there? Xhaka, you only played 90 minutes. I'll give you 9 minutes, sorry. NA really, but a 6 for the minutes played. Who else am I missing out? And White, you scored 8, quality. You started going forward. You obviously scored, but Saka started getting involved a lot more with you on the pitch. So what? You had Nelson, you had Smith Rowe, Nelson, Xhaka, White. I don't think we missed out another sub, people. Where is it? Don't think there's anyone else. Where is Arsenal's lineup? Why is it frozen? Did I miss out a single sub? Finally, it's loaded. Did I miss out a sub? No, it's not saying I did. But yeah, if I've missed you out, apologies if I've missed you out. Wait, let's actually... I don't know why it's not loading up on my phone. Yeah, I don't think you was going to see Kirio, but once said Kirio. 9 for Ramsdale, 5 for Tomiyasu, 7s for Saliba and Gabriel, 6 for Zinchenko, 4 for Fabio Vieira, 9 for Partey, a 7 for Odegaard, a 6 for Saka, a 6 for Martinelli. Trossard went on the pitch long enough, NA, considering what he's been through. Smith Rowe, 6, Xhaka, 6, Benjamin White, 8, Nelson, 10 out of 10. Can't ask you to do anything more. This is why he came on the pitch. And that is something to make the manager think, roll, because sometimes you don't even make the match they scored. That's giving Arteta something to think about. And now, obviously, unfortunately, Smith Rowe's not fully fit. Trossard, we don't know the diagnosis. Nelson, and Nketiah weren't fit enough to be part of the squad. We were expecting Martinelli and Saka to pull us from pillar to post. They had a bit of quiet days today. The application was there. The quality weren't really. So now this could be your time, really. So lay down a marker, especially as you're playing for a contract. Boy. I can't smell nothing, man. I can't smell nothing right now. Nelson always had ability, just needed to be more consistent. Hopefully that game boosts his confidence. The same minute they try waste when an injury time was said is the same minute we needed to get a winner. That happened with someone else, you know. That happened with someone else. Let's give DG a bid. I did several Boberts. Mudryk is 007, as they call him. Freely goes for Nelson, DG. Remind me how much Richarlison and Mudryk have. They don't know anything, man. They don't know anything, man. Zeros. They're throwing up O's like OFBs. 8s for Partey, 7-8 for Partey, 4 for Vieira, 7 for Partey. Who's that? 5 for Vieira. Nah, man, I think he's a bit of a passenger. And then, do you know what? It probably is a 5, but I just feel your decision making in the second half terrible. I don't advocate agendas. You know, just because you was rubbish today, don't mean you can't be needed. But that's shown why you can't really start you. Didn't really lay down a marker today, and I think me personally, I think he was very fortunate to play 77 odd minutes. The gaffer knows more than me, but yeah. DJ, I love this cover 37 years and I'm crying for you. Pick up the tears, man. But everyone stop crying. Pull their pants up. Or if you're a woman, pull up your knickers. We enjoyed today. We removed the emotion. Boy, we ain't achieved nothing yet. Need to move forward. You ain't done nothing yet. I know it's the drama of football, but now the game's done. We digest that. Arteta and the boys tomorrow or Monday, back to work. It's a big look because we've now got 6 points on the board. There probably was an element of fatigue as well, I feel, in the game for us. You know, 2 games this week, 6 points, but we need to do much better. There's things we could, as Arteta said, there's things we could have done much better against Everton and obviously today. We need to be more efficient and effective in both boxes, defensively and offensively, and mentally we need to check ourselves because that team in the last 30 minutes, obviously feeding off the energy of the fans and all of that. Where was that in the first minute? Where was that? Obviously, the game was one-sided traffic, really and truly, throughout the whole game, really, bar the occasions they've obviously hit us on the break and scored. But where was that in the first half? So I don't know what it would be, but there's something mentally these boys have to sit there and rest. Why does it take the fact of the time running against the clock to play like that? Of course, it's never always going to be a perfect performance from start to finish. And I'm proud of us because it's how good you are at your worst at times. We were terrible by our own standards. We've made it happen. But now we remove emotions. And also proud of us for not just succumbing to the defeat with the VAR. Players came off the bench and impacted the game. Nelson and Smith Rowe, obviously, and Benjamin White did well. Players arrested their poor form. Partey got it going, you know, really. Saka and Martinelli, the application was there, weren't really there past that. So I'm proud of them. But we need to do much better. And if we can't do much better, then, boy, whatever you lot are talking about in terms of leagues and things, you won't be able to do it. Nelson would be the man of the match for me. Big up Aaron Ramsdale, because without them saves, it would have been terrible. Gabriel Saliba didn't put a foot wrong. What a time for Benjamin to get his first goal. They tried to zang him, but fortunately the watch worked. Felt Gabriel was slightly better than Saliba. True, that's cool. Rob holding the 8, just the threat of him coming on. Had Bournemouth shaking. Emotional game, but we need to stop this emotional thing. To be fair, you are right with the Smith Rowe. He did get bonus point for the assist, so it's a 7. VAR, 7. Big up yourself, DG, quality streamer as always. Listen, quality supporters like yourselves. Without you lot, it's dead. And it's win, lose, draw. It's lovely to go on not really the emotional roller coaster, but it's lovely to be on this emotional roller coaster. For Mikel Arteta and these players, they have to sit there. For Arteta, obviously, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. He might be thinking, should I have started Ben? And then obviously we've had 2 games this week and we've had a lot of games and we've been naming the same team for the large part. There is going to be a bit of a tiredness. But maybe he might have been thinking, could I, Fabio Vieira played. Should I have started Xhaka? Maybe Trossard was carrying a knock. Could I have done something else there? Did Fabio Vieira give me what I needed? I don't know, for him, because as much as I feel the subs affected the game, White on at the right time, Smith Rowe's got an assist at the end of the day. Nelson's the sub of the game. If you have to make subs, you know, like we did in the second half against Everton, even though there was an injury to Jorginho. Like I said under Unai, if you have to make subs, are you necessarily starting the game? Well, fantastic comeback. Football is emotional. We've had these emotional games and it does happen. But why did it have to be emotional? Because really, it shouldn't have been this. Credit to Bournemouth. They gave us a game and did what they needed to do, but it didn't have to be like this. The team that was here in the last half an hour, where were they in the first 30 minutes? So mentally, is there something we could do better in terms of preparation? We've been quite good at set pieces. Of late, we've been quite rubbish at them. We've conceded another one. What's going on there? The goal we conceded, why have we switched off? Why are people not following runners? So there's a lot of positives. There's a lot of negatives. We need to be more efficient and effective. So credit to us because that spirit has been there. You know, again, we haven't always seen games like this, but there has been games that has not necessarily been smooth sailing for us, and we've got it done. So when the emotion dies down and all of these things, and we're looking from an analytical point of view, we need to do much better. Much better. Much better. I think Tomiyasu and Vieira could be starting, but they might have played their way out of the team. Trossard came off with an injury. Martin Luther DG lad, I prefer Malcolm X still, but yeah, man. Boy, exactly. Stop the tears, man. Stop the tears. There's no time for tears. We need to big up you lot, people, but we need to do much better, man. We need to do much better. Anyways, people, with that being said, appreciative of you lot tuned in. What an emotional game of football. Appreciate you lot who have been here pre-game, post-game, and after game. Tomorrow we are watching Man United versus Liverpool. If you have not hit the like button, hit the like button on that. I will be cutting up the post-match reaction part of this live stream, people, and also on that topic as well. We'll shoot some more videos for you lot, man, and then call it a day, man. It's an emotional game of football, and it's been an emotional day, man, and appreciative of all of you lot who are tuned in, day out. But yeah, man, we've been here for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna leave you lot to enjoy what's left of your afternoon. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay in good health. 3-point debt collectors, we're back. One love, folks.
Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like